Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. It is Wednesday night, so that can only mean one thing and one thing only. We are here live with AEW Dynamite. And no way. What do we get? Oh, shit! Oh, shit. We're starting off with an 8-man tag team action, boys. Yo, my brothers and sisters out there of the professional wrestling family, welcome about. It is about to get hot tonight as we will have Kenny Omega and Kazuchika Okada inside the same ring at the same time. And as I made my prediction on Saturday night, I said there's no way in hell that Tony Khan does not have Kenny Omega and Kazuchika Okada meet in the middle of that ring to give the fans to pop them just for a moment. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I am so happy to see that the AEW logo is still in the center of the AEW ring right there. That is one thing that I really enjoyed. It has a nice little detail to the ring. And here comes a man who's taken AEW by storm since his debut here. Kevin Knight, not a man to ever waste a single moment to show up and show out here tonight. You know, these guys have an interesting dynamic that they could very well work together here. Speedball Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight. I mean, these guys in their first team up together as a 2-on-2 tag, they actually worked very well against the Young Bucks. They did not get the victory, but I mean, to push the Young Bucks as hard as they did, there could be something special with Kevin Knight and Speedball and Mike Bailey if they want to continue this tag team here together. But here comes the man, the myth, the legend, and EVP of his own, the cleaner, the international champion, Kenny, by God, Omega, open up the gates and let's take flight. The question is, are you ready for this? And the answer, we are all ready for this. They're milking this because they know how special this is. Oh, I don't know. I can't get this. Oh, that's so cool. There's a light up sign that some fan made of Kenny Omega symbol. That's pretty dope. Dude, I'm going to lose my shit when Omega and Okada are inside the ring together at the same time. Oh, man.
AEW International Champion.
It is so great to have Kenny Omega back. I know that I say that pretty much every week when this man is here. But, I mean, with one battles that Omega went through with diverticulitis just last year, and to where he is now, looking in incredible shape and able to make a great comeback. Kenny Omega,
who is leading this team,
one of the greatest of all times of this generation.
That he referred to as,
I mean, think about that. How great it is that we get to live in the era that is Kenny Omega. And we don't have to watch it from the past. We get to experience Kenny Omega at his best in this moment.
4 historic battles nearly a decade ago.
You're
telling no lies, Excalibur.
I can't wait. That moment, we're going to explode with Okada and Omega. If Tony Khan doesn't give us that stare down between Okada and Omega, I'm going to be very, very angry tonight.
Performing on a high level. That just says a lot about his
dedication. Although I do miss Jack Perry.
To his craft.
And this will be fun to watch here. Ricochet as well. I know we're talking mostly about Okada and Omega, but we can't count on Ricochet, who's had his troubles with Kevin Knight and Mark Briscoe as well.
Ricochet.
Well, Justin Roberts can try to ask the fans to have some love for Ricochet, but no matter where he goes, no love is given to Ricochet. All bald wrestling, that's pretty well there.
To prevent Ricochet from pulling those scissors. A lot of stories.
Ricochet is that guy. Yes, sir, he is.
Between these 8 men,
Ricochet is hella talented, but he knows how to make many enemies.
California. At a combined win of 417 rounds, they are
you know, if I'm not mistaken, this is actually the first time that it might be the first time that Kenny has actually faced off against the Young Bucks since Revolution, when it was him and Hangman and Page against the Young Bucks. Other than that time, Kenny has been, with the Young Bucks the entire time as part of the Elite. But now, the Elite has completely changed. And what's that in your ear, Matthew Jackson? Avoid, let it drop, and let it rain, because here comes the Continental Champion, the Rainmaker himself, Kazuchika Okada.
26 pounds. He is the AEW Continental Champion.
I've already got goosebumps. I needed this. It's been going through a lot this past week, and man, I always love when AEW comes on because this is my sanity here. This is what I need every single day of the week. I need that AEW to fill my heart with soul and fill it with love and just get my passion flowing. AEW here to provide. The 8-man tag team matchup is here.
For the last time.
Kenny's just not taking his eyes off Kazuchika Okada right now.
This is something unexpected.
This is something we always wanted to see from the formation of AEW.
Again, guys, if I'm not mistaken, someone can correct me, but I believe this is the first time that Kenny is facing off against the Young Bucks.
They are both champions.
Yes, sir, Renegade. You know what that means. AEW Dynamite is here.
Wow, what a moment.
Oh.
That's Omega.
Omega and Okada already staring down. Oh, shit. Oh. This shit's about to explode right now. Rick Knox trying to get some control. But we can't even start this matchup right now.
You just hit on this before it happened, and there it is.
There's the holy shit chant right now. The first ever official, very first official match stare down between Omega and Okada. Oh, wait. No way. What's Okada going to do? Is he actually going to make the tag shit?
Listen to the fans.
He will, won't he? Kenny and Okada are starting the match. The only question remains, though, is Okada actually going to stay or just cock-block us all?
Ever since
Take our wrestling dream away. And now there it is, of course. Too good to be true to start it off like that. Omega wanted Okada. He's got Nicholas Jackson here right now. Former 2/3 of the Trios champion. Wait. Well,
his heart rate is
Nicholas Jackson. Oh, wait a second. Now, hang on. Sneak attack on Kenny Omega. A 4-on-1 attack here right now. This is. Nicholas Jackson was telling Omega he wanted somebody else on the other side there, and Kenny was going to give him the tag there. I don't know if that was out of form of respect for his former best friends, brothers in arms. But absolutely disgraceful display there by Nicholas Jackson. Could it be thought that was going to keep the cleaner down? Sorely mistaken.
Meaning one half of the Young Bucks and
As Omega right now working the. Oh, it poked the eye.
To the eye by Nicholas Jackson.
Are you kidding me?
Thus far,
these guys, no love in their heart for Kenny Omega at all right there. Any relationship that they had beforehand of allies completely gone. There's no love in there anymore.
Dictating the pace here on Omega.
Just disgust from that.
Jackson, Nicholas, he climbed those ropes.
Oh, wait a second. Now Matthew Jackson getting in the action here illegally right now. Dude, absolutely here. I mean, this is the way that you absolutely get the fans to make sure they stay tuned to watch. Because wait a second, I didn't even notice. Okada's in right now. Okada working the shoulder of Kenny Omega right now, and again, right back to Matthew Jackson working the shoulder there, wrenching it down across the rope right there. And trust me, those things don't tickle. That's rope burn right there. That is really going to hurt those steel cables there.
A lot of confidence in each other.
Quick attacks being made here. Ricochet dive down, double stomp to the arm there.
He could do it all, man.
You take away Kenny Omega's arm. I mean, we talked about Kenny Omega with the V-trigger, of course, with that knee of his. But Kenny Omega, a lot of his offense actually comes from his arms as well, too. With the Dragon Suplex and the One-Winged Angel. There's a lot of offensive moves from Kenny Omega's arm. When that's damaged, you take a lot of the arsenal that Omega has in his disposal. I hate to say it, but right now the Elite are working. Oh, hang on now, Kenny. Kenny, though, right now, holding on to Ricochet. Oh! That's great. You even realize? Okay, sorry, I need to pause. So they were trading back and forth where Matt Jackson was grabbing on the arm and wrenching it down of Omega's. Omega grabbed Ricochet's arm and put it into Matt Jackson, and Matt's now wrenching down Ricochet because he doesn't even realize that it's Ricochet there. That's just a little bit of the humor wrestling that I love to see. That's, someone would say that's the indie shit. I was like, indie is fun. Have some fun with wrestling. Sometimes don't make sure not to take it so seriously. Have fun.
Pump it up there.
That's what I want to see.
That is not.
He's checking it if it's the bald guy.
And then Kenny picked him.
Wait, what did I miss? I was laughing too hard. His bald head touched him. Is that a tag?
Omega, atomic drop meeting in the minds there for Matthew Ricochet.
Oh, man.
And now Ricochet into the corner.
Sorry, guys, I couldn't commentate. Kenny Omega hit an atomic drop, and Ricochet oversold and bounced into Matt Jackson.
Kevin Knight.
That's the fun of professional wrestling. Have some fun again.
Oh, close line of the corner. Knight the slice
And
shot from Bailey.
Here comes a four-way,
elbow.
what do you call that, quadruple team there, right there. And
Ricochet slumping down to his knees.
looking legal man right now,
Ricochet.
Kevin Knight here. And Speedball Mike Bailey again. These guys teamed up against the Young Bucks just last week, and they were very well with each other.
This team of
Oh,
jet speed
nice
going to
high
work on
kick to the
Ricochet.
chest and going down low to the leg right there.
Big splash by Kevin Knight, Bailey.
These guys here, it's like Hologram and Commander. Those guys could be great tag team wrestlers, and Kevin Knight and Speedball Mike Bailey working double drop kicks on the Ricochet right there.
4 wins.
Again, those guys, I really think that Speedball and Kevin Knight can do very well in the tag division if they want to keep that going there.
Maxwell Jacob Freeman, MJF. He has been.
It looks like Mark Briscoe gonna see some action here on Ricochet here right now.
From the Hurt
The
Syndicate
Young Bucks
plus
and
AEW World
Okada kind of
Champions.
keeping their distance
The
here.
Ops will be in action.
And Ricochet with a jawbreaker there.
Live on
Thank you
TBS
guys
and
for
Max.
joining in here right now. The tag being made. In comes
Also,
Nicholas Jackson. And Nicholas Jackson just being chopped and forearm there by Mark Briscoe. Briscoe, wait, nope. Nice drop down there, and Briscoe with a flying forearm in the face there. And in the midsection there, Mark Briscoe right now. Big boot there, and Briscoe follows up with another big boot. Just keeping the simple, effective moves that are working right now, knocking down one of the greatest tag teams of all time, the Young Bucks. And there's Matt Jackson.
Mark Briscoe,
I can call him Matt and Nick and not get
with
sued.
the Young Bucks, as you well know, Excalibur and
alongside his brother.
I wish
Jay,
AEW would come back to
Jay,
North Carolina.
the Briscoes
I'll definitely
and
be
the
in
Jacksons.
Oh, man, Renegade, I tell you, I cannot wait for May 14th. I will be there for AEW Dynamite Live. I mean, honestly, there we go. Dudes, guys, this is just silly offense here. Everybody's trying for elbow drops, and everybody's missing elbow drops here right now. I think this is what's missing as well. I think this is what was also missing from what AEW is. This is the alternative. This is, again, people are going to go online and be like, this is some indie shit here right now. Indie is not bad. Indie wrestling is fun. The most fun I've had has been in an independent show before. It's great.
Matthew and
And
Nicholas
there was-
will go see Doe.
Wait a second. Mark Briscoe and Speedball. Come on, take a kick right there. But yeah, Renegade, I can't wait to be there May 14th. I'm looking so forward to being back at an AEW show. The last AEW show was at All Out there last year. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are in picture-in-picture break-in right now with a very fun, competitive 8-man tag team action here. We've got our small glimpse from Kenny Omega and Kazuchika Okada right now. That has happened already. Fans already gave the holy shit chant before they could even touch right there. Fans know how spectacular that this one is here right now. And Rick Knox right now has lost complete control of everything here right now. And I think Nicholas Jackson just got thrown hard in the bucket right there. And Camera crew having a hard time trying to keep up with all the action that's unfolding outside the ring. Thank you for the first like. They're much appreciated by that one. As Mark Briscoe taking down the 10 punches across the skull of Nicholas Jackson right there inside the ring here. We got a pretty stacked show here. I cannot wait to see who's going to go and face Will Ospreay at Double or Nothing. My bet is going to be Hangman Adam Page, but again, you could never be disappointed if it was going to be Kyle Fletcher. As meanwhile, Kenny Omega dealing with Ricochet at the corner of the outside of the ring here. This is an all-out battle out here right now. Omega dropping down the fist across that bald dome of Ricochet's head right there. And again, trying to keep up with Speedball Mike Bailey. Now we got the camera back on Speedball and Nicholas Jackson. Speedball with the advantage in this matchup so far here right now. Gotta say what a comeback it's been for the faces in this matchup. And, soul kick in the midsection right there. And, if anyone can match the power of Nicholas Jackson's kicks, it might be Speedball Mike Bailey in this matchup here right now. As Mike Bailey in the corner right now, going to look for a potential running start. But there's, referee, but Rick Knox better be careful right there. Speedball almost kicked him right in the face there, trying to get at Matthew Jackson right there. Kazuchika Okada right now, the legal man in this matchup, as Speedball rebounds from the ropes as Okada serves up breakfast with those flapjacks there. No syrup at all right there. Hard landing there. Man, got some high elevation right there on that flapjack there by Kazuchika Okada. And cover up there and Speedball. Oh, wait, sorry, not Speedball. That was Kevin Knight making the save there for a moment. Just doing the good thing that a tag team partner would, getting there to save the day there. As Okada right now, the chaos has calmed down. Everyone has gone back to their respective corners here right now and just looking to reassess and gain some control here right now. Ricochet, and the tope atomico right there, taking down Speedball Mike Bailey. Something that I didn't even talk about, it was just at the last pay-per-view Dynasty that we saw Ricochet, Speedball, and Kenny Omega all in the same matchup, and now they find themselves back in the same situation in the squared circle again. We're about to come back live with Dynamite. And Ricochet right now just showing off the aggression, stomping down across the spine of Speedball Mike Bailey. And we've talked about this before. It's like, when your spine takes damage, it's hard to deliver the fast-paced offense as well because everything you do hurts to have to execute any moves. Ricochet. Is it? No! Wait a second. Ricochet, 3-on-1 assault there, knocking down Briscoe, but the other is able to still hold on there. And wait a minute. Kevin Knight wanting a piece of the action right now. And, hang on. Get inside the ring with Matthew Jackson here. Wait a minute. Northern Lights, local motion here between Matthew and Ricochet here right now. Well, Ricochet wanted for a little bit of a suplex, and Matthew said, nope, another Northern Lights. I'm surprised that Matthew Jackson stopped it too. What is this here?
There's the half.
I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Ricochet down on a single knee. Posing Matthew Jackson, his hair back there. Ricochet is now on no longer bald.
Like 16-year-old Ricochet.
This guy's funny as hell. I love this match.
Action is red hot here tonight.
You're still bald. I love this crowd too. I'm kissing too much ass. I'm sorry. Just having fun.
Airs live 8/7
as right now
this Saturday.
Nicholas Jackson back inside the ring here.
Channel on TBS.
Looking for looking for maybe a suplex, but Speedball ripped his leg inside there and tag back to Matthew Jackson right now. Speedball is taking a lot of abuse in this matchup. How does he want? Suplex? Speedball getting out again. These guys can't get the suplex going here right now. Third time the charm. Maybe Ricochet. He says, all right, how about I get a suplex?
Talking about the freeway in California.
Suplex time for Ricochet here. And Speedball says, no, how about catch my knee, you bald son of a gun?
Hit its mark.
Okada right now, the tag being made. Maybe, is it fourth time the charm? Will Okada go for a suplex? Keep the train going.
Right between the shoulder blades.
We're about to find out.
That's Kazuchika Okada.
And they've been called for Brainbuster, okay.
Looking for the Brainbuster.
A little stall action there, and every saves the day for Kevin Knight here. Oh my, what is happening? We've got all 8 competitors inside the ring. Nowhere are we about to see a 4-way Brainbuster. What is happening here right now? Hang on. Well, the heels did not get the Brainbuster, but we saw a 4-way suplex by all the faces in the match here. And we've got everybody down and out on opposite sides here right now, taking to the second leg. We're going to get a 4-way dive here. Oh, my God. 4-way crossbody to the outside there. What craziness right there to see. Great job by the cameraman to make sure that we got to see everybody do the dive. Everybody loves to see them dives there. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll be honest, I've forgotten who the hell the legal man is in this matchup here right now. I think it's Speedball and Ricochet and Okada.
Briscoe.
Right now, we have gone back to the chaos ensuing on the outside of the floor here. Kevin Knight.
Product of the New Japan
Kevin Knight right now and Okada inside the ring here. And so you see another double team action between Knight and Speedball.
Winningest former
drop kick there and
pro wrestling history, the Rainmaker.
Tag being made. In comes
missile drop
Matthew Jackson again. Oh, sorry, that's actually Nicholas. Nicholas Jackson's been kind of the MVP of this matchup to make sure that he's in here a lot here. Whoa. Nice like slingshot there by Kevin Knight. Big time there, taking down Nicholas Jackson there.
An emphatic shot. 3 in a row by
Right now, Knight looking great here.
Quickness and strength.
Charged in. Charged in and into the boot of Nicholas. Oh, wait a second. Nice Frankenstein from the top rope there. Top rope there on Nicholas Jackson and 2, but not enough to get the 3 there. It's going to take a lot more than that to knock down one half of the greatest tag teams of all time.
Yeah, I mean,
whoa!
In front of people, but
Capture up there by Slam. We know what Knight's going to fall up here. Standing frog splash, but Nicholas got the knees up there. Nothing can do to stop that one there. Gravity did the work. That is Ricochet. Ricochet is an everywhere man right now. Man. That was bad. Omega, as he caught the super kick by Ricochet, his head actually bounced into the steel turbo post there. Double back suplex, and somehow Kenny Omega is already recovered right now. And now it's time to throw the double axes into their faces. Oh, Okada getting down there. Okada left the Young Bucks in the ring alone with Omega. Wait a second. Oh, right to the midsection there. Kenny Omega's forever weak spot there. Oh, man, that was a heavy shot there. Heavy kick. Omega, wait a minute. Hang on. He captures Matthew Jackson. Try for the Dragon Rush. Nope. Wait, break free. Back over there. Omega tried for charged in and Omega land on the ring apron there. Okada with the grab. Super kick right there, and Omega got a little bit of a trust fall there. Super kick party is ensuing here right now.
Look on the outside.
Omega's
in trouble here.
Hang on right now. Okada holding onto Omega and big. So Nicholas Jackson foot flipped onto Omega on the outside of the floor. Meanwhile, Ricochet did a 450 splash onto Kevin Knight there. Actually, I'm sorry, with Speedball Mike Bailey. Great four-way tag team action right now. The tag team moves ensuing here right now. And ladies and gentlemen, we're in picture-in-picture break once again. Thank you all for joining, and thank you for the likes that have been given right now. Kenny holding on to the midsection right there. Unfortunately, as it's common knowledge, that is Kenny Omega's forever weak spot. That stomach of Omega is never going to be 100% ever again. And right now, Okada and Ricochet just able to talk some trash down to Kenny Omega here, directly in the face right there. And Omega right now trying to fight off for a moment, but Matthew Jackson just raking the back of Omega. Now Omega falls into the body of Okada. As throwing Kenny Omega just inside the ring right now. Man, I got to give it to, the Elite and Ricochet for a truly tremendous bounce back for this team here right now. Omega and his crew were working very well, and just everything has just gone back into the side of the Elite and Ricochet. As right now, the chaos has died down a little bit here as everybody back up on their corners right now. The tag being made is Okada right now, the legal man with Kenny Omega. Of course, Okada makes a tag. Hang on right now. It's almost like a dragon has awakened in Kenny Omega. As soon as he saw Okada, the dragon's fire has been burned out, because as soon as Omega was rallying a comeback there, the Young Bucks shot that down. And of course, as soon as it looked like Kenny Omega was going to build any type of momentum, Okada tagging out. Okada wants nothing to do with Kenny Omega in this matchup here. Ricochet with a headbutt onto the midsection there of Omega and went for the cover, but did not get the 3 that he was looking for there. But every time that Kenny Omega is going to be kicking out right there, it's going to, take a lot of energy out of him for that there. Ricochet with a chin lock applied right now. And as we've talked about all the time here on the channel, is that this may be a rest hold right now, but it ensures that you're in control and that your opponent continues to struggle. Ricochet, but no longer working the chin lock, is now working a surfboard stretch right there Stretching back the arms of Omega right there. And that works the core as well, too. I'd have to imagine of Kenny Omega. And we got the 3 likes there. Thank you very much, sir. Wait a minute. What's going on here right now? We lost the picture break. That does not happen on TBS. Thankfully, we should be back live with Dynamite in about 20 to 30 seconds, folks. We are in our 8-man tag team matchup with Kazuchika Okada, the Young Bucks, and Ricochet against Kenny Omega, Speedball Mike Bailey, Kevin Knight, and Mark Briscoe here. We are back live.
Tag team match rages on here tonight at AEW Dynamite. Kenny Omega in serious trouble at the hands of Matthew Nicholas Jackson.
Oh, Omega having a fight off from all 3 in the flip over there by Omega, and I'm surprised. Oh, wait a minute now, hang on. The Elite right there to break off everybody here. Omega's got no allies. Tried Matthew Jackson faked out a super kick. Damn, I'm good as love. No one can deny that Matthew Jackson is not skilled inside the ring.
His own performance.
It was a great DDT, but he's not trying to make a pin.
Tag game made here by Matthew to Ricochet here right now.
Hurt Kenny more.
Ricochet would love to be able to get pinfall over Omega. But Omega with that slam dunk right there. Ricochet's ball dome crashes to the canvas, and now the only man that's up there right now for Kenny Omega tag is Mark Briscoe here.
Mark's the only one on the
Hello, Knight's got to get back up on there. Omega right now clutching at his chest, his stomach, and able to make that tag as Briscoe. About to see that redneck kung fu go flying around right there.
Briscoe.
Oh, top the chest right there. Down goes Matthew. Heavy shots to Nicholas. And Briscoe can he fight off the Young Bucks right now here by himself. He's trying to do just that. Enziguri there.
Great job there
and
by Briscoe.
tag man made Okada got the blind tag right there. And Speedball and Knight taking out the Young Bucks. Okada's the legal man, but Okada is in the ring alone here right now. Ricochet's laid out. I was going to say Ricochet's laid out, and he got back up, only getting laid out again. And we got 7 people, and thank you all very much. And boom! High-low combination there by Speedball and Knight here. Speedball going, launched himself over with a moonsault, and Tope Conner roll by Knight there, taking out the Young Bucks. This one is not looking good. Oh, hang on. Briscoe. Fisherman's Buster taking down Okada right there. Cover up dead center of the AEW logo, and Okada able to kick out there. That's why Okada is the Continental Champion. I think Okada probably the longest reigning Continental Champion.
Briscoe can make a compelling case for himself to get the next shot.
Briscoe right now, they'll call for Jay Driller here right now. If he hits this, the end is here for Okada, but Okada breaking free. Oh! Great transition by Okada. Air raid neckbreaker crash there.
That's tough. Right on your
Okada right now.
Vertebrae,
Not sure what he's going for here.
Back of your skull
oh, wait a sec. Usually it's Mark Briscoe who goes for the froggy bone, that elbow drop there. And Okada's going to try for an elbow drop of his own here. Fall down in the elbow. And we know what comes next. The call to the #1 salute. From Okada. Oh, and not only give it to the fan, gave it right to Kenny Omega.
Just wants to make it to get
and Speedball.
What's luring in the ring.
Okada still had his finger up there, and Speedball kicked that finger out there. Whoa. Hang on. Whoop. What? Hang on. Oh, legs are caught there. And terrible there, but stop there. Omega's got to get in this one. Oh, what a launch over by Knight there. Double Pele kick there. I'm trying to do my best to keep up with all the extra for you guys here. Chop. Oh, no. Nice drive down there by Ricochet with a double foot stop there. But wait, hang on. Shotgun drop it there by Okada. Everyone's laid out, and Kenny Omega still trying to stretch his hand here, but Kenny cannot get in the ring illegally here right now.
Any point the referee says, be quiet, I want to come in.
I mean, Kenny Omega is an EVP here, so, I mean, technically, if the Young Bucks could have used their power, Omega's going to say, let me use mine. The stare down we want. No distractions. Nobody else. just Omega and Okada able to blast each other in the face with forearms. It's going wild right now. The fans are going wild here right now. Welcome back to a blast from the past. The Rainmaker, the Cleaner. Oh! Ricochet Okada gets pinned by the own version of the fuck. Oh, Kenny, one more angel. Oh, hang on. Discus, nope. Omega, Dragon Rush. And Omega gonna size up Okada for a V-trigger. We got a drop kick there. Yo, this is great here right now. They are giving the fans just enough of a tease to see what's to come. Rainmaker, walk into super kick there. Kenny grabbing his throat there. Kenny always sells the super kicks so great by the Young Bucks. Oh, wait a second. What is happening here? Wait a minute. Oh, hang on. By slam. And right now, wait a minute. Are we going to look for a two-way TK driver? No way.
What the hell is going to happen?
No way here.
I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Up to the
top. Double TK driver here.
Calamity as the cover's made.
Okada gets the cover. Briscoe. How the hell did Briscoe even manage to get up from that one there?
I cannot believe it.
I don't know how. Yo, I agree with that one there, Renegade. This match has been absolutely fun and incredible.
Stuck his arm up in the air, man.
Guys, I mean, I don't know if this match has been going on for over 20 minutes. Oh, double V trigger, or excuse me, double EVP trigger. But their knees collided there. Briscoe dunked down. Both Young Bucks outside the ring, and Ricochet, man overboard, lands right on top of the Bucks there. Oh, wait a minute. Okada there looking for a Rainmaker, but nope. Caught. Shot from midsection. Jay Driller. Is he going to do it? Jay Driller. Oh, my God. There's no Ricochet. There's no Bucks. Briscoe's got this one. No, Ricochet was there to save the day right there. You got to give it to Ricochet for being able to pick himself up that quickly to be able to make the save right there. Say what you want. That was an incredible display there by Ricochet to push through old man. Hot shot takedown there. And now Rick Knox just lost complete control here right now. He's like, I don't even know what the hell to do here anymore. Wait. Oh, Ricochet was trying to go top rope, and here's Speedball there. Both guys are on the ring apron.
Up on the shoulders as
whoa, wait. Oh my God. Oh my goodness gracious there. Speedball had Ricochet electric chair. Kevin Knight drop kicked him, and he backflipped onto the Young Bucks there. Guys, what a great night right now. Kenny, Terminator dive. Everybody goes down. Young Bucks down. Ricochet down. And unfortunately for Kevin Knight, he got caught in the crossfire there. Man, Kenny looking great. Briscoe has got Okada up. Death Belly Roll. And you know what's to come next. A little bit of Froggy Bow action here right now.
He could be thinking Froggy Bow.
Oh, but Ricochet. Okada, wait a second. There's Ricochet. How the hell is Ricochet keep getting up there? Oh, wait a minute there. Rainmaker there. Omega. Oh, no. Everybody's stopping Omega from being able to get that cover right there.
The team of Ricochet.
Man, you've got to give it to the Elite right there. And you've got to give a big assist to Ricochet. Ricochet, near the end, he was the MVP of this matchup here. Okada may have been the one to have pinned Mark Briscoe, to have gotten the win. But, man, this team of the Elite would not have survived without Ricochet at the end right there. He was there to really be the MVP of the group right there. Got to give it to Ricochet there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got just a little bit of that tease of what's to come later down the line. Omega and Okada. That's not coming at Double or Nothing. No, you save that match for All In. You do not, I repeat, you do not give that away at Double or Nothing. If you want to sell out All In, you book Kenny Omega and Kazuchika Okada for the very first time in All Elite Wrestling, one-on-one.
It's only getting hotter from here.
Woo! I agree with that one there. There's the Hurt Syndicate, our dominant. What's going on here?
It's real fun to say, right? It's even funnier than that when you actually do it.
Oh, wait a minute now. Hang on. Wait a second. We had some people just backstage talking about how they were chanting that we hurt people right now. And these these crewmen, these guys just got destroyed backstage here just for cheering on the Hurt Syndicate. It's completely unnecessary there, but Hurt Syndicate are not in good moods at all. Maybe
Look, can we address the elephant in the room, Bobby? No. Come on, man. You know what I'm talking about, man.
Look, I was skeptical about MJF also.
come on.
But this ain't about MJF. This is about us trusting MVP. Come on, man. Plus, he's funny, and I know you like that car.
I can buy my own damn
Of
car.
course
You
you can.
You've already had 2 cars like that. We know that. But this is what this is about. MJF can be beneficial to us. Have I ever steered you wrong before? I've never let you guys down. And if MJF screws us over, we will hurt him like he's never been hurt before.
That's what I love about. That's what I love about MVP is he's sticking with his boys. Like he knows MJF. He's like, listen, I know this guy. He's a scumbag. All right, I know exactly who he is. He's like, I'm trying to advocate for him to join the Hurt Syndicate, but if this guy steps a fingernail out of line, it's like we're gonna hurt him. It's like, I may like MJF, but you guys are my boys. That is what I love about MVP in this storyline. He's not here just to be like, come on, Bobby, do it for me. Have I ever steered you wrong? Blah, 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 things like that. It's not just glazing MJF. He's like, no. If this guy starts any bullshit, we're going to hurt him. We're going to put him down. That's what I love is because it's not, I'm sorry, I'm repeating a little bit here, but it's not MVP just, being like, just trust in me. He's like, listen, if I see it, he's going to go down. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, what an opener indeed. I mean, literally, that was incredible. And we are going with our next matchup when we come back live, guys. The Ops will be here. Samoa Joe, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Katsuyori Shibata. And I'm just so glad that I don't, I feel like this might be weird to say because it's like, I might only say it's like, oh, I just like that I got it right about the Ops being the ones to take the trios titles from the Death Riders, but they were the only team that felt right to take those titles away, especially when you have a team like Samoa Joe, Katsuyori Shibata, and unfortunately Hook not there, but they were the only team that felt right to take those titles away from the Death Riders because they were building up to something special. It's not just let's take out the enhancement talent. It's like, no, there's something more for this. It's like I can feel it, and I just love the fact that maybe because I called it and I like it that way, but it felt right. That's what I love. A lot of times, and I'm sorry I'm glazing AEW here right now, but it's just like a lot of times I feel like that Tony Khan does get a lot of stuff right. I'm not saying he gets everything right, okay? I have criticized AEW before. Just on Saturday, I was talking about how I didn't like the whole Jeff Jarrett segment with Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. I didn't really get that. I didn't get why there was some dissension happening in their group, and it just came out of nowhere. Hopefully, I'll start to like it. I'm willing to give it a shot because, things got to start somewhere, but, Whew. All right, we should be back live in maybe about 20 to 30 seconds with Dynamite here. Thank you all for joining in. We just saw our 8-man tag team action, and we already saw the tease of Okada and Omega to come at a future date. We don't know when, but I'm pretty much sure we all know it's going to happen at All In. That's the only place for it to happen. The very first time we see Omega and Okada one-on-one at AEW, you save that for All In. If you want to get a sellout, a buyout, you put that match right there. That's what the people want. All right. Back live here. And, we know it's not going to happen because we see who the Ops are facing down. They're facing down the enhancement talent guys again. But, I mean, could you imagine if one day we actually saw the enhancement talent beat the Trios champions here? I mean, that would call for a title match right there already. Obviously, it's not going to happen. We know that. I got to say, though, Powerhouse Hobbs is a great addition to the Ops as well there, too. Hopefully Hook is okay, and
Weeks from tonight,
can't wait to see him back there.
that man in the center of your screen, Samoa Joe, will challenge
2 weeks away, I get to be a part of history. John Moxley, Samoa Joe, for the very first time
comes to
for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Still available. You can visit AEWTIX.com.
Tonight,
Can't be there in
Moxley
person.
needs to
You can
get his
see it live
payback
2
on
weeks from
Samoa
tonight
Joe.
on TBS
So
and Max.
John Moxley has been choked out twice by Samoa Joe. Hey! Nick Comoroto's there. I was told that Nick Comoroto might have been released.
Red Titus, Miles Hawkins.
Where's the Nick right there?
I appreciate their gumption, Tony, but
Yeah.
well,
Moxley's got to get it. Moxley's got to get his payback tonight, though.
He is back. He is strong. He is really, really.
Because Moxley's been
intimidating looking,
choked out by Samoa Joe
on
twice.
his best here tonight. Well, I'll
He
tell you
needs to
what,
get a
if you're
little bit of
Moxley,
measure of
you need to
payback
pay
here tonight if he wants to go into
that Joe
the
does.
beach break.
Joe's
It's a
about
little
to kick
strong.
this thing off because that beach break, I think Mox could be in
Samoa
there.
Joe
And the
conducting
Saturday
the
morning
audience
Wednesday
as the
for
Joe's
Cleveland
going to kill you
TBS.
chant.
Then next Wednesday we're in
I'm not
Detroit.
sure who
Wednesday
Samoa
and
Joe's in the ring with, but all I know is
Excalibur said beach break
it's
is coming
Victim.
to
Oh,
Chicago, and
well, I got to give it to this
Wednesday,
guy here right
May
now.
14th.
Actually, chopped Samoa Joe. Looked pretty good there.
Back to it,
But Joe said,
Titus now
I'll give it to you,
feeling the
kid.
force
You
of
want chop?
Samoa
I'll give you
Joe.
one and back.
Those chops first, now the
And
jab.
one of the guy with some of the most dangerous jabs you're ever going to find in professional wrestling, Samoa Joe right there. And this guy right now, Joe just punishing the opposition.
Now Samoa Joe sending Titus
So that's
from
Titus
towards
in the ring right
post
there.
snap. Back elbow.
Back elbow in the insignia right there by Samoa
Joe for
Joe.
years shown that intensity.
Got to give that to Titus right there again. He had the
insane
audacity to actually chop
his
Samoa
size,
Joe,
here
and
comes
Joe going to share the wealth with Katsuya Shibata.
Joe's opponent, if you're in the corner like that, a man
Or
his size,
Titus.
an Enziguri like that
Titus.
is maybe the last
Go
thing
make a
you expect.
tag.
Absolutely.
Make that tag,
But he's
brother.
done it for so long and done it
And
perfectly.
here comes Big Nick.
Now
Nick Comoroto here.
Man could have come here and deal with Shibata.
Katsuyori Shibata sending Red Titus to the
Like
corner.
to see this one here right now. Nick Comoroto and Shibata here right now. Oh, Comoroto, no fear. Shibata pushing him back.
Comoroto absorbs it. Shibata
Both
does
guys are resilient athletes there. Nick Comoroto absorbing the chops of Shibata. That's no easy feat right there. Guys, we need Powerhouse Hobbs and Nick Comoroto. Those guys are the meats. Oh, knee strike to the midsection there.
punishment from Katsuyori Shibata.
Nick Comoroto throwing Shibata the ropes there. Time for land there. And big physical kick there by Shibata. And
Full
tag
extension on
mid.
that boot by Katsuyori Shibata. Miles Hawkins.
And here comes
tags in for the
that's
first
Miles
time.
right there.
That's what I need in the midsection.
Yeah.
These guys are being punished here right now. Somebody end this match here right now. These boys are being punished here right now.
The tag
There's no
made.
need for this here right now. And here comes Meat Mania Hobbs.
The newest member of the
Knees to the
man that
midsection.
built in
And
who was
knees
injured
are
by
just
the
flying
Death
here right
Riders.
now.
Understand Taz, his recovery.
Well,
is
Miles
day by day.
fighting back here right now.
Book is battling.
You got to give it to the other trios team. They're trying their
Take care of
best.
business when time is.
And right now, Hobbs just able to throw down with a power slam.
Emphatic power slam.
Charge
there
in.
by Hobbs now.
Lariat.
Just mashing.
And here comes
Hawkins in the corner.
the meat lariat.
Hawkins to go.
Meat. The meat is flying. The meats have been heard.
Size difference.
And the meat is felt.
God.
Hobbs taking the straps down.
And time to see some
The
big
beginning
more
of the
meat
end.
there from Powerhouse
For
Hobbs.
the opposition.
I love the meat
As Hawkins
jokes.
is up.
Spine Buster. And hopefully this is it for the guy right there.
And what a win.
And Hobbs gets the victory for the Ops here tonight.
AEW World Trios Champions, the Ops.
Well, I got to give it to Miles, Nick Comoroto, and Titus. I mean, those guys did try their very best. And they actually were not afraid of the opposition that was in front of them there.
Something tells me
But in the end, was never in doubt. The Ops were always going to score that. Oh, there it is! Wheeler Yuta, John Moxley. Wait, somebody's missing. Somebody's missing. Where's Claudio Castagnoli here? Hobbs has caught Yuta. Oh, there he is, waiting in the thief of the, like a thief in the night, waiting for his chance to strike. And this is payback from the Death Riders. Losing Joe right now, taking it to Moxley here. Again, John Moxley, his number, Samoa Joe's got his number. Moxley can't keep up. He gets choked out again. John Moxley's getting choked out for a third time. Moxley seems to be calling.
He's fading, but while all this is going on,
Moxley seems to be calling. Oh, hang on, no. They're going to do the same thing as they did the hook on Shibata. Neutralize on the steel chair.
The Death Rider.
They've taken out Hook that way. And now they may have taken out Katsuya Shibata tonight. While Samoa Joe was choking out John Moxley, Moxley, I suppose, was willing to make himself the sacrificial lamb to destroy Katsuya Shibata right there.
If he puts that clutch on Moxley,
Well, it's weird to call that a plan right there. That might have been the strategy there by John Moxley, and it actually worked out to perfection. Joe, referee checking out Shibata. So too is Hobbs there.
Mox!
The Death Riders have come. They have left. They did what they set out to do here tonight. They're not even going to wait to listen to Samoa Joe.
Okay.
With no respect at all to listen to Joe at all. That is ultimate disrespect, actually, by John Moxley there.
You know, it seems to me John Moxley likes to come out here and act like he's a boss. But it seems like when we start throwing hands, he acts like a little bitch.
John Moxley has gotten choked out by Samoa Joe 3 times now. 3. You can't keep up.
Now, Mox, you came out here weeks ago and you begged for me. You said you wanted me one-on-one. And all I'm trying to do is give you what you want. But unfortunately, it seems like you don't really want that. But John, you've already made your request. And I say, let's give you and the people what they want. And it's very simple.
Wait.
If I'm going to fight you for the AEW World Championship, Mox, you cowardly son of a bitch, let's do it inside the steel cage.
Are you? No! No!
Samoa Joe raising the stakes for beat.
I got really excited because, again, guys, the last time that I was at an AEW event,
It's Samoa Joe, and I will be your next AEW World Champion.
because I got really excited, guys, because, like I said, the last time I was at an AEW event was for All Out when I saw the last steel cage match of Hangman and Page and Swerve Strickland. And you know that AEW doesn't tease things like that just to throw it away. That is going to be made official. John Moxley and Samoa Joe in a steel cage for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. And I get to be there live at Beach Break. And I don't even know what the rest of the card is going to be for Beach Break, but I don't care. My night has already been made. Oh, my God. That's going to be a good match as well. They're at Double or Nothing. Mercedes Moné and Jamie Hayter there. And Doctor is taking Katsuya Shibata to the back right now. Hopefully, Shibata will be okay after receiving the neutralizer on the steel chair midsection.
Mercedes Moné, thank you so much for sitting down to talk to me.
Thanks for having me.
You know, when I was preparing for this interview, I was thinking back to the first time that we got to sit down like this here in AEW. Something I kept coming back to was how you were saying that you are on a global mission.
That's right, a global mission. And 1 year later, now I'm a global champion.
Yes.
The New Japan Strong Women's Champion, the Rev Pro Undisputed British Women's Champion.
Not
and
wrong.
don't forget, the greatest TBS champion of all the time.
Let's talk the Owen Hart Foundation tournament, the finals.
See, let me
Double or
pause
Nothing.
for a moment just to answer Renegade's question here. The only match that I really want to see, the only match I want to see really for a exploding barbed wire death match is Hangman and Page and Swerve Strickland. No other rivalry, no other match deserves that besides Hangman and Swerve Strickland. Those guys, that's the only way they can top what they have done is an exploding barbed wire death match. That's the only way they can do it. I was pointing for emphasis. Yo, wait, really? Is Indy all elite?
You versus Jamie Hayter. And the winner of that match goes on to a shot at the AEW Women's Championship at All In Texas.
I don't
I
know
can
if I
go
saw the
on
news.
about honoring the legacy of Owen Hart. And you know the Harts, they have a really special place in my heart.
Sure.
But let's get real. This is not about them. It's about me and my legacy. I mean, it was just over a year ago where I won my first ever
what's up,
AEW
Shadow?
championship at Double or Nothing.
Yes.
What makes you think that this time's going to be any different?
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's talk Jamie Hayter here. She is a former AEW Women's Champion. She's 11-2. That aside, let's just look at the tail of the tape here because physically, she is both bigger and stronger than you. Do you think that you're underestimating Jamie?
Renee, no, of course not. Look, I've been in AEW for over a year.
Stanlander is also
And what
bigger.
am I? Undefeated. So if you want to talk about records, talk about mine.
Sure. 25-0 in singles competition. Impressive, of course.
I know. Isn't that impressive? Because I've been the very best woman here in AEW. I mean, hell, I've been the very best women all over the globe. I am the best. I am the greatest. I am 4 belts
I wouldn't hate
money,
that.
and the wrestling world runs on money time. Because every time I step into that ring, I change the game. And I have to give props where it's due. Jamie Hayter is really, really good. She's great. She's tough. She's scrappy. And she reminds me a lot like myself. Except for the terrible Scooby-Doo style. I mean, she wants to be a champion. A champion can't look like a freaking cartoon.
I mean,
Guys, Double or Nothing. You do not want
I
to
can't
miss
lie.
May 25th.
I can't lie. I mean, that's how Jamie Hayter does look like sometimes to me when she wears like the flowery stuff on her attire. It reminds me of Scooby-Doo. But hey, I love Scooby-Doo. Turn that down. I don't want no copyrights on the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, as we come back live, we will be seeing Timeless Tony Storm in a title eliminator matchup. Time to back up Monet. Hayter is coming to get TA. You know what, Shadow? I do not hate that at all right there. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Jade Cargill still holds the record for the longest TBS title reign. Yes, I believe she does. Jade, I believe, had the title for over a year. Mercedes, oh God. That's actually a very good question to Renegade. Mercedes might be coming close up to that record right there to beating Jade Cargill's. I'm not sure. Hayter reminds me of Daphne from Scooby-Doo, which is cool. Man, didn't we all love Daphne? Sorry, Hassan. I was responding to many other people and talking a lot. So my apologies, buddy. What's up, Hassan? Hope everyone in the chat right now is doing great tonight. We saw in our opening contest the 8-man tag team matchup. We got our tease for Kazuchika Okada and Kenny Omega, and man, I lost my shit. I got so excited and I lost my mind because we're gonna get Samoa Joe and Jon Moxley for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship inside a steel cage match, brother. And man, oh man, I get to be there live. Man, it's the second time that Tony Khan's treating me to a steel cage match. I think he likes me. Just have a little bit of fun while we're you know what, also what I wanted to say is that I really loved the 8-man tag team matchup because it was fun and it was indie style. I guarantee you that on Twitter everybody is going to have so many videos up on Twitter and be like, this is indie wrestling at its finest here. And I'm like, yo, man, why do you hate indie wrestling? Indie wrestling is fun. If I make mistakes on my spelling, I apologize. My fingers are numb for playing the guitar today. Oh, no worries, Shadow Man. I'm able to, I'm able to, read through everything and kind of understand it all. You're good right now, my man. But great job on jamming on that guitar right there, bruv. We are just moments away, ladies and gentlemen, from coming back from being live here with Dynamite Timeless Tony Storm in a title eliminator matchup against, I believe, a wrestler from Stardom. I don't want to say the name because I don't think I fully remember it. All right.
Guys, I'm here with the Patriarchy and the Ring of Honor television champion, Nick Wayne. Nick, next week you head over to Japan, the best of the Super Juniors. What does it mean to you to represent AEW in New Japan?
Actually, As the patriarch and the leader of this family, I would appreciate all questions being directed to
What? What the?
Jay Lethal. What can I do for you?
What?
Actually, you can't, because I'm here to talk to the champ. You see, Nick, there's no secret that a majority of the people here believe that you are incredible in the ring, because you truly are. But you're young and you still got a lot to learn. In fact, you still got a lot to prove. So how about you prove something tonight? How about the longest reigning Ring of Honor television champion versus the youngest champion in this company's history?
That's not bad.
I don't know. I'm not really warmed up, and
You have
I'm
to talk
not
to my
prepared to
daddy.
wrestle tonight. I'm kind of just really focused on Best of Super.
He accepts.
Hey, see you out there, champ.
You want to be a champion? Get your damn head in the game.
I cannot.
Looks like we got a little match for tonight. Huh?
I cannot wait for Nick Wayne to smack the shit out of Christian Cage. I want Jay to do the Ric Flair impression again. Oh man, I don't know if we'll ever see that one there again. But you know what we will see?
It's timeless.
It's timeless Tony Storm.
The
Ladies and gentlemen, we have been graced by her beauty, her excellence, everyone's favorite woman, timeless Tony Storm. If you don't love this woman, perhaps there's something wrong with you, and you must check yourself, because she is simply timeless, fabulous,
Tony Storm, who
and
this past
tremendous.
weekend was rubbing
She
elbows.
fills all the
Well,
boxes.
some people were rubbing elbows. She was rubbing something else with the luminaries on the TCM Film Festival red carpet,
Slop-
including with George Lucas.
Slop
When she put out
tarts.
the
I'm
challenge, she
pretty
said,
sure that has to
"In
be
Tony
something there
Storm's
for
words,
Tony."
not mine, any bitch that has the itch can step up and challenge her in an eliminator match here tonight." And we
Tony,
understand that there was an influx
Excalibur
of
having to read a
applications.
Tony Storm line. Every bitch
This
who has an
woman,
itch can step
known
up.
as the Pink Striker, the
I can't
ace of
believe this.
Tokyo Joshi Pro,
Oh.
Miyu Yamashita, threw out the challenge. She said, "I will face you." Timeless
Miyu
Tony Storm
Yamashita?
here
Did I think I
tonight on
said-
Dynamite.
I
Let's
answered
take
the
a look at the challenger.
Smart.
At the
Smart.
TCM Film Festival this weekend, AEW Women's World Champion Toni
Ooh.
Storm asked if any bitch had the itch.
I love to smash.
Little did Storm know the itch would be so strong that her challenge would be answered by the franchise player of Tokyo Joshi.
I knew I remember Miyu.
Yamashita will meet Storm in an AEW Women's World Championship Eliminator bout this Wednesday. Live on
I
Dynamite, and
remember
at the pit,
Miyu.
the woman with the most reigns and days as Tokyo Joshi Pro, Princess of Princess Champion,
Ooh.
against the woman with the most reigns and days as AEW Women's World Champion.
Yes.
Yamashita is no stranger to this situation and has stepped up to the plate in high-stakes bouts in Ring of Honor and AEW in the past, including defeating Thunder Rosa in an AEW Eliminator bout. With over 1,200 days with the top prize at Tokyo Joshi Pro, Yamashita may be Storm's toughest challenge in an Eliminator bout yet. Will Yamashita earn a title shot, or will
I
timeless Toni
forgot
Storm
who-
roll the credits?
We need some cream on that itch.
Ian Riccaboni, obviously.
Cream.
I know.
Rise to the top.
Hey,
Ooh, yeah, this is going to be a good one. Timeless Tony Storm and Miyu inside the ring. Oh,
She's ready.
I remember watching Miyu inside the ring, and man, she impressed me, and I was one of my favorites to watch from Stardom.
Timeless Tony Storm, a perfect record in eliminator matches, 9-0.
This is gonna be a good one here. Both
Both
women.
women. In the history of the AEW Women's World
Very well known from
Former
Stardom.
champion Riho. Most recently, Anna
Timeless
Jay,
Tony
but
Storm
also
and Miyu
Yamashita defeated
Yamashita.
Thunder Rosa
Just wanted to make sure I got the last name right there before I say it again.
At the AEW Women's World
Obviously,
Championship.
judging from what I saw from Miyu inside the promo package that we saw, I think she's going to have the striking power here. Hell, I mean, these women might be just evenly matched here.
With that skull kick of hers.
Timeless Tony Storm is open to
That's a spinning back heel kick
is
that Yamashita
open
has
to
used to
title
fell many
eliminators, open
opponents,
to any
most
challenge
recently
here.
actually in a mixed tag team match.
Like to see that
The
one there,
Alpha
and
Kinosuke
absolutely
Takeshita,
there, I gotta give
he
you
got
that one
stunned.
there.
He got dropped by
Shadow
that kick,
there
at least
for
temporarily.
Justin
So
Roberts there.
Yamashita, she can kick
Lock up
well
here.
above her weight
Waist
class.
lock here, but
A
with
strong
Miyu here.
Kyokushin karate background, Taz. That very
Right now
similar
we're
to
gonna
Speedball
just
Mike Bailey
The AEW crowd
her ability
is
to
now
fly
embracing the singing
allows her
of
to strike
Timeless
from
Tony
unexpected
Storm's
angles. Right,
name.
2 different arts, one
Love it.
taekwondo, one karate, but I get your point.
Hopefully we
as far
get
as
to see
being
that
a
in
hybrid
Chicago.
of a striker with your feet, right? Excalibur
Right now,
and
just
flying through the
classic
air.
wrestling style here right
So
now,
I
just
get
trading
the
positions
point about
here, and
Bailey, but
Miyu
yeah,
right
this
now
young lady
throwing the
here,
first kick here
she
right
can
now.
kick, so the champ,
Just going
Toni
right to the
Storm,
legs
gotta
right
be
there, to the
careful
inner
when she
thigh
throws
right
ground
there.
Kicks to the hamstring, Shivani.
Yeah, those kicks are what makes her what
Miyu
she
let go of
is.
the
You know,
hold right
you
there,
call
though.
her- That's her nickname. Excalibur, the
Oh,
Pink
knee strike to the
Striker.
body right there. Miyu just
She is a
keeping
striker
it
with
simple,
those
keeping
legs.
it effective
Yeah,
right now
striker
on Timeless Tony
extraordinaire,
Storm.
somebody who-
Will we get Thunder Tits back as a team right there? Maybe one day when we get those AEW Women's Tag titles.
Toni Storm has no.
I don't know if we'll ever see those actually come to play AEW Women's Tag titles.
Competition.
No, that would not
My
be
personal
smart,
opinion, we don't
and
need
Tony
them right
knows
now.
that. And one way to do it is to
Focus
keep
on just
Yamashita
building
on
up this
the floor
AEW
or
Women's
on the
division
mat that is
as
stacked
tremendous
right
as
there.
Tony Khan has been doing. Does a good job with it all.
Yamashita, the ace, the franchise player of Tokyo Joshi Pro. She's
As right now, Storm
done it
with
all.
the
She's
advantage.
seen
You're
it
looking
all
for
in
a snap
Japan.
on the
She's embarking
suplex there,
across
taking down Miyu right
a
there.
spring and summer excursion
Tony
around
not
the
going
world,
for-
competing all across
good.
North America.
I was going to say,
Europe,
Tony
and
not
here
going for a
tonight-
cover because she knows.
Wait
Wait a second, hang on here. Toni Storm, not really known for going top rope diving here, and she was trying to set herself up there, but Miyu with the roundhouse there, dropping down Tony there, right on the jaws. Toni Storm having to take a break on the outside of the floor here right now. But I think Miyu is not going to stop. She knows what's waiting for her here if she wins. Oops, trying for straight kick, and Tony throws out the leg right there. Miyu falls chest and face first on the ring apron there.
Impressed
Wait
on
a
the
sec,
outside
Tony right now, running hip attack there, and well, she's got a caught. She's got a caught in the corner right there, and oh no, wait. Well, she's not gonna.
What the hell's going on?
She's kicked her ass right there. That's a kicking some ass right there. Wait a sec, what the? Luther can't get involved in this here right now. Luther's trying to protect those buttocks. Oh, God. And now Luther gets his ass kicked right there. No, I can't say I blame Miyu for that right there. Luther had no right getting involved in this matchup, and Toni Storm literally got her ass kicked. That's going to feel some vibrations in the exterior right there. We're in picture break here right now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for joining in here right now. What a night it has been for all elite wrestling here, and Luther still holding on to his buttocks right there after getting his butts kicked in. You know, we talk about Bryan Danielson kicking people's heads in, and well, Miyu is kicking butts in right now. Sorry. I'm just trying to make some fun commentary. Miyu's got Timeless Toni Storm in the corner of the chair right there at the corner of the barricade there, and the knee strike to the chest right there. Again, this is a title limiter matchup here right now, so if Miyu can actually defeat Timeless Toni Storm, she'll gain herself a title opportunity here. You vote for Miyu. I actually will agree with you on that one, Hassan. I would actually vote for that because we do need a potential match for Toni Storm to defend the Women's World Championship at Double or Nothing. We do need that match there. And Jamie Hayter and Mercedes Moné are fighting to see who will face the champion at All In, not at Double or Nothing. So giving Miyu the victory here could actually be a very good idea here, but we'll have to see. Right now, Tony, though, has been able to regain control here, looking for a sleeper hold there, but Miyu with a shot to the body there, and now almost like a judo throw there, taking down Toni Storm there, and Miyu's just really working those kicks right there, doing expertly. Cover up there on Timeless Toni Storm, and got the 2 count there. Every single time that Tony's going to have to kick out, of course, it's going to extend energy there, but Miyu right back on the attack. She is not getting frustrated. She is keeping the pressure on the champion here right now. Tony trying to fight back with those chops, and Miyu went really down low, right to the midsection of Timeless Toni Storm right there. One of my favorite female dream matches I would love to see is Timeless Toni Storm versus Io Sky versus Mercedes in a 3-way match. Oh, that would be a really good one there. And Miyu right now, springboard into the roundhouse kick there. Go for the cover after that one right there. Miyu right now taking too much time to stare out and take in the crowd right now. And I think it's a good thing that she did not go for the cover because she realized that she lost the chance to go for that cover right there. Working the chin lock and the knees massive shot, shooting the strikes to the knees and the back of the head of Tony Storm right there. Mia's just been keeping that pressure on timeless Tony Storm in this entire picture break. When Tony said to Monet, "I will drain your 401k and send you into recession." What? Oh my God! Actually, I think I remember that. I think I remember that promo there. Oh my God, yo! I think right now cover up there by Miyu, and she's got like almost like a modified arm lock right there, and really working different holds to try to keep Tony Storm down with her shoulders on the mat there. Tony able to roll herself over to make sure that her shoulders do not remain down for a 3 count there, but Miyu is keeping in control of this entire picture break right now. Tony Storm trying to get herself up here right now when we are back live, ladies and gentlemen.
We are back live on Dynamite from the Chartway Arena in Norfolk, Virginia. The AEW Women's World Championship Eliminator match is well underway as we see Miyu Yamashita using that return crush, that leaping run-up enzigiri to drop the champion. And Taz, for the last few moments, it has been
right
all
now.
Miyu Yamashita.
Well, trying for that spinning roundhouse again from the top rope there. Tony Storm, wait, on there.
Tony Storm right there with a nice forearm. Yeah, but move
I would love to see Tony Storm face AZM from Stardom. I've got to look up AZM because I don't think I've seen. I've heard that name before, but there is something so special about timeless Tony Storm. Like, nobody ever gets tired of timeless. Oh, wait a second. Right now, Miyu is just walking up into timeless Tony Storm, just daring her to hit her harder. I don't think Tony has ever felt anything like that before. Back over there. Oh, roundhouse to the back of the head. And a super kick right to the face. Oh, called the roundhouse that time. Tony did. Into a single straight jacket German suplex.
Ooh. That was incredible by the champion taking those kicks. Was able to
oh, nice. Germany. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, Tony. Oh, the back spin kick. Say good night. Oh, hang on there.
She can't capitalize.
Miyu waited too long. She's rolling over to the counter on Tony Storm. Oh, wait a sec. I don't know if Tony kicked out or if Miyu let go of that.
Yamashita was feeling the effects of that released German suplex by the AEW Women's World
Miyu right now.
No doubt, Taz. Good.
Gonna go for a rebound strike, but Tony holding on to the trunks right there. Gonna make sure that Miyu's not going anywhere. Trying for back out there. Tony sky high, the TH bomb. No, and great night of action here right now. And Tony Storm. Fisherman suplex right there. Great, excellent bridge there by timeless Tony Storm there, but Miyu getting out again.
Great bridge, great arch on that test.
Right now, Tony Storm, I think she's feeling the frustration here right now. She's got an excellent. I don't think she was fully prepared for Miyu here in this matchup here.
Well done by Storm.
I mean, just because you got time to prepare doesn't mean that you're fully ever ready. Perhaps thinking about a Storm Zero here.
She is one.
Miyu's got her up Firewoman's carry here. And Ushi, oh, that was not Ushigoroshi there. Almost like just a drop down there. Roundhouse up to the side of the head. That could be all. Wait, nope. Tony into a German suplex there. Miyu quickly trying to get her bearings together, but she's in the bad spot. You don't want to be here with timeless Tony Storm. You don't want to be in a seated position in the corner. That's a great way to walk right into them cheeks right there from timeless Tony Storm.
Good Lord.
Get a close-up and get an end. Storm Zero. The curtain has been closed. Thank you for coming, Miyu. And some fan out there is going crazy out there. Some little girl is going absolutely crazy for timeless Tony Storm. Men love her. Women love her. Children love her. Who could not love timeless Tony Storm? And you got to give it to Miyu out there. What a great action that was unfolded here. Timeless Tony Storm. Seems like nobody. Wait a minute here now. I had a feeling this was going to happen. I had a feeling that Mercedes Monet was going to make her presence felt here. And the fact that she is walking down right now, ladies and gentlemen, means that she is definitely overlooking Jamie Hayter. She's already looking towards her future of the World Championship opportunity.
Hard
I love when she does that.
Shut the hell up and say hello to your CEO.
Well, I don't think they're going to be too appreciative if you tell them to shut the hell up there.
Tony, darling, good to see you. You know, after I beat Jamie Hayter at Double or Nothing and win the Owen Cup, I'm coming for what I deserve. The AEW Women's World Championship, darling.
You know, part of me, I'll be honest. Oh, here we go. Part of me, give me a moment. Part of me, honestly, would love to actually see Mercedes 5 belts. I think that would just be a hell of a sight right there. I kind of want just for a sight alone. Oh, but there we go. Jamie Hayter, not to take this type of disrespect. Whoa, hang on here. Really not want to take this disrespect. Okay. Hayter raid, wait a minute. Mercedes took the tail running away. You know, it's quite interesting how we were talking about how Jamie Hayter, you know, and the Scooby-Doo, and she's got a scarf around her neck there. Embrace the little Fred action, huh? Man, what a throwback that one would be there. Timeless Tony Storm and Jamie Hayter once again to see. But Jamie Hayter will have to get past the undefeated Mercedes Mone. And what is Tony doing? You know what? Just give me a full 2 hours of Timeless Tony Storm. I don't care what.
I like writing history.
Woo! Thank you for Christopher for the good news.
You know what I like? I like writing history. I like making history.
That would be
and
good.
Last week on Dynamite, Takeshita and the Canadian assassin, Josh Alexander, they made history. They had one of the greatest tag team matches I've ever seen, and they put down Will Ospreay and the great Brody King. And I loved watching it. I loved it so much. I want to make history again this week with the family. And this week we're going to, because Kyle Fletcher is going to dismantle the Hangman. And then, Kyle, it's on to Double or Nothing for the finals of the Owen, where you will finally put to rest the legend of Will Ospreay. And I can't wait to go get him tonight, kid.
After I beat Hangman Adam Page tonight, after I beat Will Ospreay at Double or Nothing, I go on to All In. I take the AEW World Championship. The Don Callis family takes its place at the top of the mountain of AEW. You will have no choice but to say my full name.
Let me do it.
Please.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Protostar, Kyle Fletcher!
Damn, Don, really got it with that slap on the back right there.
But also on the verge
it better not overlook Hangman. No, dude, I like, as much as I love the matches between Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay, I mean, those guys put on classics pretty much every time they step in the ring. This time, it's got to be Hangman and Will Ospreay. Again, I don't know if those guys have ever faced each other before. I don't know if they ever faced off in New Japan Pro Wrestling at all. But, I mean, that's, again, it's like when I saw that Will Ospreay got signed, one of the first matches, I said, give me Hangman and Ospreay. But you know what it's time for?
Ladies and gentlemen,
time to hurt people.
And the AEW
The Hurt Syndicate's here.
Champion, Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, the Hurt Syndicate.
You want to talk about great athletes, Tony Schiavone? These three men, it is no wonder.
You know the fans love the chant so much of we hurt people before they even get to that lyric in the song.
He was in from the jump.
Well, tonight, I don't know. Is it going to be the night there? I mean, Shelton Benjamin and MVP have actually been trying to get Bobby Lashley now to say yes to MJF.
These three men who I know for years were super credible.
Bobby Lashley won't. No, I'm not going to make the joke. That would be stupid.
That's my opinion. MVP right there.
Well, we do have the news that MJF is going to be here live and
my opinion for these men.
I really believe that. Out here, so.
Attention, AEW viewing audience.
Oh, me?
This is an official announcement from the Hurt Syndicate.
Oh.
Now, as you know, we've been discussing adding a fourth member to our ranks. And according to our corporate bylaws, in order to do so, that prospect must receive a unanimous 3 thumbs up. Now, I've had a conversation with the Standard of Excellence and, of course, the Almighty. And we're going to try this one more time.
So MJF, get your ass
So please join me in inviting MJF to join us in the ring.
It would actually be funny if MJF doesn't even show up. Because I would love if MJF was like, you know what? I felt so disrespected over the past few weeks. I've come groveling at your feet, and now you want me? So you know what? No. But it looks like there is room for the devil in the arena here tonight. The devil in human skin, MJF is here. The longest reigning AEW World Champion of all time. The scumbag of All Elite Wrestling. The man with just many nicknames you can come up with.
Cut my music, cut my music. There you go. Let's just get to my point, but I can't. He's man sound bites, kid.
Bobby Lashley still looks unsure, though.
And he's
and who can blame him?
He's so transparent.
MJF does not eat corn, okay? Nice sign. It's so weird how
Shelton, I got to tell you something, man. Can we give it up for Shelton Benjamin? I'm like, look how great this guy is. I mean, come on.
Sometimes MJF #1 kiss ass.
Standard of excellence, Shelton Benjamin. Montel, what can I say that already hasn't been said? You're a legend, my man. I love you. One of my oldest friends in this sport.
All right. And now to the grand finale. I think MJF might demand an apology from Bobby Lashley after last week of robbing the devil.
You have a good car ride in, bud? You have a good
time? Let's get to the vote. Let's get to the vote. You guys know my position. We'll try this one more time. Remember our discussion.
Is this the third time?
Thumbs up from MVP.
Wait, I'm actually going to make a quick bold prediction. You know what I would love to actually see is if they all give 3 thumbs up and then MVP goes thumbs down and they just beat up MJF. I think that would actually be pretty freaking cool.
Shelton
Benjamin kind of right. Oh!
Thumbs up.
Didn't even hesitate.
Shelton Benjamin.
Steve, one more.
Roberto.
Why did he call him Roberto? What the hell? Bobby Lashley should pull the Orange Cassidy thumbs up. Terrible joke. I'm sorry. Thumbs in the middle. It seems to be extending a little bit upward there. Bobby still hesitant here. Still has not made his full decision. Lashley kind of keeping the thumb in the middle. And he seems to be looking at his brothers in arms, MVP and Shelton Benjamin. He's hesitant about it. Bobby's still a no. Wow.
This is consistent, guys. I've never seen so much drama in the thumb.
Bobby can't.
With MJF. And you know that can't
And
sit
you know-
well with Max. Oh, and we're
Bobby
digging
can't
it here.
do it, Bobby.
2 of us are.
You know what, Bob? I think I'm about sick of your shit.
Oh.
Easy, Max. Easy.
You know,
God.
What is it exactly that you want, Almighty? I've given you women. I've helped you win matches, money, cars. What is it that would intrigue you? Oh, I got an idea. How about some Rogaine?
I don't
You
get.
big bald son of a bitch!
Maybe
This is not good.
MVP and
Remember,
Shelton
they hurt
Benjamin now walking away here. Oh,
Lashley's about to maul MJF.
We hurt people. You want to impress me? You hurt somebody. Okay, just let me go. Okay, Bob. Okay, Bob. Okay.
Bobby Lashley gave the demand.
I'm sorry. You made your point, Bob. This is about Joe. You made your point. You made your point.
Bobby Lashley gave the demand. You want to impress me? Hurt somebody. I mean, MJF wanted the answer about what does Bobby Lashley want. He finally got his answer.
A flat out sound that you heard. Everybody in the audience heard. We heard what Lashley said, basically, more or less paraphrasing. He wants MJF to prove himself that he can hurt people. That's what we heard him say.
And awkward MVP saying you run your mouth too much, but at the same time, though, MJF's mouth running got him the answer that he wanted, that he needed from the Hurt Syndicate. He's got Shelton Benjamin. Well, maybe he may have lost Shelton Benjamin's vote. I don't know. After what MJF just did out there, pissing off the Hurt Syndicate is not a way that you actually could get 3 thumbs up.
As if inviting MJF to continue running his mouth. Well, it's pretty evident just by hearing what Lashley said to MJF. He wants him to prove himself. He wants to see, again, paraphrasing, MJF hurt people. I mean, before he just says, "Hey, thumbs up, you get my thumbs up. You're in the, you're with our group."
Who is going to be MJF's victim? It could be Hangman at a Page tonight. Maybe that, because again, we saw Hangman and MJF just last week. They still have their, their story's been put on a sideburn. So I don't know if we're going to get back that story at all. But they, had a little bit of an interaction right there. So MJF, maybe to earn the respect, to earn the vote of the Hurt Syndicate, maybe they go after Hangman here tonight. That's ridiculous. That's kind of a little bit funny there. There is a sign that says lesbians for Kyle Fletcher. Okay.
There's been a change of plans.
But instead of calling him Bob every week, disrespecting calling him Bobby and show him some respect, they ain't gonna do it that way. MJF, I don't know if MJF would go down that route, but at the same time, I think what I would also, I wonder, it would actually be really cool is if MJF actually assaulted Bobby Lashley, and he said, "You wanted me to hurt somebody. I decided to go after the biggest fish in the pond that there was here in AEW, and that's you, Bob." And I would actually love if Bobby Lashley just smiled and laughed. They said, "You did what I said. You hurt somebody. And as much as you pissed me off, you've earned my respect for actually going after somebody. And that was the top dog me." Because I feel like that Bobby Lashley, while he would hate being assaulted, I feel like at the same time he would kind of respect actually somebody like MJF doing that to him. I forgot this matchup was going to take place here. I need to get these two added to the tags. Nick Wayne and Jay Lethal here tonight. Impromptu match for the Ring of Honor Television Championship here tonight here. And Nick Wayne is walking down alone. There's no Mother Wayne. There's no Kip Sabian. There's no nobody. Oh, well, hang on. Spoke a little too soon. As soon as Nick Wayne was about to start making his way down to the ring, here comes Papa Cage, cutting off the music, stealing the spotlight, and stealing that limelight.
Man, that's rough. I mean, Chris, he just cut the ROH TV champs.
I can't wait for the day for Nick Wayne to smack the shit out of Christian Cage. Because that man deserves that there. Christian Cage does get slapped across the mouth. I would actually really love if Kip Sabian and Nick Wayne turn against Christian Cage. They get a little brotherly tag team going on.
I believe he thinks that Christian Cage jumped the gun.
Nick Wayne, the youngest Ring of Honor television champion, going to be taking on the longest reigning Ring of Honor television champion in Jay Lethal here. Thank you guys for joining in. Hassan, I got to disagree with you, my man. I think as much as we like Jay Lethal, I think Nick Wayne just won the Ring of Honor Television Championship, and he's got too much riding on him right now. Too much anger, and Jay Lethal.
New Jersey, weighing 220.
Where's Jeff Jarrett? Where are the others? Lethal is doing himself a disservice by not bringing down the rest of his friends down at ringside, where Nick Wayne has got his family at his side. Although, to be fair for Nick Wayne, I don't think it was actually expecting Christian Cage to be down there.
Of any champion at nearly 800 days, and the second longest reign of any individual champion.
Jay Lethal has not always had the best of luck here in AEW, but tonight, one match can change your entire career here. Jay Lethal could do that, especially if Christian Cage decides to get involved in this matchup and let his ego take hold of Nick Wayne's championship here.
And it could be Jay Lethal's opportunity to become a three-time champion here tonight, Tony.
His second title reign.
Thank you guys for joining in here. I believe we're in our semi-main event here right now. Nick Wayne, Jay Lethal here, and that was completely unnecessary there. Jay Lethal was trying to go for the Code of Honor there. This is a Ring of Honor television championship here. And Jay Lethal was going for the Code of Honor, and Nick Wayne just kicked that away right there. A complete shirt with no respect. Right inside headlocks there. Let me go ahead and read Renegade's message. Just had a thought, knowing that Don Callis' family will probably interfere. One of Young Bucks was to help interfere Hangman beat Kyle Fletcher.
To go to Japan to compete in the prestigious Best of the Super
that could be something there, especially because the Young Bucks have, said that they want to actually be, on Hangman's side, but they've kind of been leaving Hangman to the wolves. They've kind of been leaving him alone. There is no need for Jay Lethal to actually welcome Nick Wayne inside the ring here right now. Nick Wayne showed no respect to Jay Lethal here, and I agree, Jay Lethal's theme is quite fire. A little bit of a mix of Macho Man, Randy Savage in the beginning, and a little bit of techno action there from Mikey Rogers, always a genius of the music.
Also coming in on Pass on May 28th.
Nick Wayne, heavy chop there, Jay Lethal.
For a big night of Fighter Fest. And 4 hours of AEW are coming to the
and heavy hand chopper by Lethal right now. Thank you, Kong. I appreciate that, my man. Much appreciate there. Right now, Nick Wayne, heavy hand chop there, and got a new show, Summer Blockbuster. I don't know. Summer Blockbuster there, 2 to 11 on Wednesday Night Dynamite. Get more of those special AEW nights there. Jesus, this is a chop fest here, and we love to see it. Jay Lethal, do not take your eyes off the prize right now. The prize is Nick Wayne. Beat Nick Wayne. You get your prize, the Ring of Honor World Champ. The World Television Champion.
Doing a good job of fighting.
Slingshot. Oh no, Nick Wayne. Arm drag takedown here. Jay Lethal just working the basics of professional wrestling right now. Whoa, nice transition here.
Got to watch Nick. He's slippery and he's quick.
Holding the waist there. Lethal. Cartwheel in the drop kick right there. May not be as fast as Lethal was, but he's still as effective.
Even though Nick Wayne's a young guy,
could even think Lethal injection here.
He's not very young.
Lethal injection. Oh,
nearly 8
wait.
years of in-ring experience.
Lethal right now. Tope Suicida right there. That was not even a Tope Suicida. He pushed him, and Nick Wayne, though, as soon as Lethal charged in, caught him with the Hurricanrana. And both guys laid out on the outside of Floyd right now. Hurricanrana by Nick Wayne. Obviously, that took him down for a little bit too there.
Yeah, the referee moving back Christian Cage.
Both guys laid out on the mat there, but Nick Wayne finding himself inside the ring to go back out there. I got to respect that by Nick Wayne right there. He could have tried to take a count out victory, but throwing Jay Lethal into the steel stairs right there. Lethal's head hitting in the steel stairs right there. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going in a picture break right here, right now for the Ring of Honor World Television Championship. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Where did my picture break go, TBS? I am a little bit upset by this here right now. That's a little upsetting right there. We lost the picture break. Well, while we're on picture break, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead. I had to cut myself off to hear the Empire jingle because that just takes me back to my childhood, the nostalgia right there. Anyways, we got official news MJF is not in the Hurt Syndicate, but MJF finally got the news of what he wanted. What does Bobby Lashley want? You can't make Bobby Lashley happy with women. He's got a wife. You can't make Bobby Lashley happy with money. He's got the money. You can't make Bobby Lashley happy with helping him winning matches. He knows how to win matches all by himself there. So what MJF thought that Bobby Lashley would want is not at all. Bobby Lashley, he's like, I can buy myself a car. I don't need MJF to give it to me. So MJF pushed Bobby Lashley's buttons, and he finally exploded to Lashley and says, you know what I want? Or he says, we hurt people. You want my respect? Hurt somebody. Who will MJF select as his victim? I have decided on two people, Hangman Adam Page, or if they really want to go for a shock value, Bobby Lashley himself. If that was MJF's way of proving not only can he hurt somebody, but he actually has the balls to go after one of the biggest sons of guns out there, go after the Almighty. Now, like I said, in a way, Bobby Lashley would probably be pissed off at that. At the same time, though, I think Bobby Lashley would also kind of like respect MJF for actually knowing that one of the biggest sharks you could go after is Bobby Lashley himself right there. So that would be one way to actually maybe gain some respect from the Almighty. Just an opinion to throw out there. And we are back. Nope, not live yet. All right, sorry. One more commercial. We should be back live, Dynamite, with Nick Wayne against Jay Lethal for the Ring of Honor Television Championship here tonight. This matchup was not supposed to take place, but Christian Cage, after Jay Lethal asked for the matchup, Christian Cage accepted Nick Wayne's behalf.
Nick Wayne, the Ring of Honor World Television Champion, earning that distinction just 2 weeks ago. Now,
Nick Wayne right now in full control. Thank you guys for joining in here.
Two-time former champion Jay Lethal, as Nick Wayne has turned the tables.
That would be something, actually.
Concentrating on that lower back, Taz.
Yeah, and that's the right thing to do, because Lethal's always had such a dynamic offense, and you got your lower back issues, man. It's tough to beat,
especially to take Swerve away from the feet of the Young Bucks. That would be something. Schoolboy there by Lethal. Lethal right now is working the effective pinfalls here, trying to get the pinfall by any way.
Instead steps over the Mahi Straw.
Mahi Straw right there.
Wayne able to kick out.
Trying for the swing. Lethal combination right there. Nobody hits that quite like Jay Lethal right there. Lethal straight in the cover on Nick Wayne and not able to get the cover there. Hangman has beaten Swerve and MJF though. That is true.
Blaming the breakdown on things on
that is true. Hangman has beaten them both there.
Without him. Very controversial statements, at least as far as Sanjay
and right now, Jay Lethal
would be, to be honest with you.
I don't know where Lethal thinks he's going right now.
Brother.
Nick Wayne is way too far away for Lethal to hit that macho man elbow drop there. Nick Wayne, though, cutting him off of the pass. Wait a minute, no, he didn't. Lethal stopped him.
Jay Lethal was probably trying to
Nick
go for
Wayne.
that big elbow.
And Lethal making that ascent to the top. But
right
Nick
now,
Wayne
going up to the top with Jay Lethal here. Looking for superplex.
Wow. But
galvanized same brain.
The larger opponent over
Lethal
the
right
top.
now able to drop Nick Wayne down. Nick Wayne, though,
Wayne sent crashing in
dead center of the AEW logo.
Wayne. And
that's a long distance to make for Jay Lethal. The question is, can he make it?
Got him in position, Taz, exactly where
Omen strong and ooh, yeah, elbow drop. Wait a minute, wait a second. Great cover. Man, guys, I got to pause for a moment there. I got to talk for a moment there. Lethal hit the elbow drop, but he kind of overshot it just a little bit, and Nick Wayne turned it into a crucifix cover. That was great execution by both guys. Wait a minute. Lethal injection. No, wait, hang on. Schoolboy there by Nick Wayne. And no.
Lethal using those powerful legs to explode out.
Diamond carried by Lethal and Nick Wayne winking the eyes for a moment here.
Yeah, these two guys are tearing it up, guys.
Jay Lethal, got posted face first in the middle buckle there.
Jay Lethal, a rare misstep in the ring.
Nick Wayne roundhouse kick there at the side of the head and making contact with the ear as well. One would have to imagine.
Nick Wayne.
Step up. Fisherman Buster. That's it right there. Lethal might be done. Yeah, he is. Wow. Would love to see the Ops versus the Hurt Syndicate. Oh. I mean, especially if we're going to get an MJF one in there. Oh, we could do MVP as well, too, there. But Nick Wayne giving a new finish for himself. There, Fisherman Bust there.
Oh, it might have been. Yeah, that roundhouse
And
kick, that might have got him. Yeah, that rock's lethal. But
give him the championship, Christian. Give him the championship.
A very impressive performance here tonight by Nick
Christian
Wayne.
Cage.
You can now
telling Nick Wayne to turn around.
See the vanquished Jay Lethal.
He's gonna put the belt around his waist. There we go. That's a good follow right there.
The darn thing. What? Oh, I see. Okay.
There we go.
I get it now. All right. Well,
a proud papa putting the strap on his son right there.
Well, Nick Wayne.
And you love to see that right there.
With an abundance of momentum as he
Nick Wayne living up to the moniker of being the prodigy for Christian Cage right there.
In just a few days where he will take.
But only tonight. You know that eventually this is going to break down here.
Best of the Super Junior tournament.
Nick Wayne heading to the Super Juniors next week. And best of luck to the man there. And
as Nick Wayne,
though everybody has left Nick Wayne alone here, Christian Cage has taken the lead.
Breaking news.
His own mother. Wait.
In regard to Beach Break coming up in Chicago in 2 weeks' time. Tony Schiavone, we know that it will be Jon Moxley and Samoa Joe for the AEW World Championship, but that's not all.
Joe said, "Let's put it in the
all right.
cage." Tony
anything else?
yes,
we got the steel cage now. I
2
can't wait for
weeks
Copeland to
away.
return when is Double or Nothing. Double or Nothing, I believe, is May 22.
I think it's going to be
22nd.
barbaric. It's going to be wild.
Nick Wayne.
Actually,
Nick Wayne won that championship weeks ago. Okay, I thought there was going to be more announced for Beach Break there. But
major ramifications for Double or Nothing coming up on May 25th.
As the desert sun sets,
I think we're going into another commercial break here. I think we have. I think we're going to one more commercial break, and then we'll have Hangman at a page against Kyle Fletcher. Man, again, I just love actually seeing the old classic footages from the very first Double or Nothing. It just takes me back, man. Wait a minute, what was that? Hold on. Oh, I think that was Adam Cole. For a moment, there was somebody that was like holding up something, and I thought that was CM Punk actually for a moment. I'm like, what are they doing putting CM Punk up there? It's like, okay.
The Desert Diamond Arena on Sunday, May 25th. And we are moments.
All right, so we're not,
guys, I'm telling you.
Not going
we
into
are moments
commercial
away
break
from our
yet.
main event here tonight to find
I
out
kind of like that.
who will face
I like that picture right there. And then the match for the. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, our main event is here, the semifinals between Hangman Adam Page and Kyle Fletcher. Hangman went through Josh Alexander to get here. Kyle Fletcher went through Mark Briscoe in a tremendous match. If that one was here, now they meet in the middle of the ring, one-on-one. And at the end, only one can go to Double or Nothing to face off against the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay. Will it be Hangman Adam Page or Kyle Fletcher? Oh, shoot, we're not going to commercial break. Let's go! The Proto Star himself, Kyle Fletcher, walking down with Don Callis and Lance Archer as an enforcer for extra leverage, of course, here. You see the Owen Hart Cup trophy right there. Only 2 more matches until we get the official winner for that one there. At Double or Nothing, I have a feeling that we will get some good returns. Ooh, Kill Switch. I could see Kill Switch. I could see Camille. I don't know about Darby just yet. I think because Darby just started making his climb up Mount Everest. I saw there was a photo on social media that Darby started making his climb. I think Darby's actually got a little bit of a scruff going on, a little bit of a beard in one of the photos I saw there. Trust me, I would love if Darby Allin was back soon. I think someone told me that Darby would probably be back around June or July. But I mean, maybe I don't know.
Callis, one of his henchmen, named
here comes
Archer, joined us.
A crazy cowboy.
Kyle Fletcher,
time to deliver some cowboy shit, because here is Hangman Adam Page. I love the fact that Hangman, as much as people still cheer him, Hangman is still walking through the heel tunnel because he's not a good guy still. Hangman, you can cheer if you want to. He's not a good guy. He is the bad guy still.
Some miles from where we are here in Norfolk, so home field advantage for sure.
All the drinking is gone. Hangman face to face with Kyle Fletcher, forehead to forehead. He's about ready just to start throwing some hands. Hangman Page, the stronger striker with his arms. Kyle Fletcher, more of a stronger striker with his legs. Two men enter, one man's going to leave to go to the finals of Double or Nothing.
Foundation.org.
Right now, both guys just jockeying for position here. Yo, looks like we've got so far oh, wow, pie face there.
For lovers, but I'm going to love watching
I love Hangman. Dude, I love
Kyle
Hangman's
Fletcher.
entrance. I cannot wait for the day that when we get the Ghost Town Triumph back, I can't wait till we get the OG Hangman Adam Page theme song back.
Sitting there with a former AEW World Champion. I mean, I have no respect for this guy.
He's a scumbag. I respect his
Right now,
wrestling.
Hangman snap there and take down and big time. Oh, wow, big time chop there. That stunned Fletcher there.
Yeah,
Put a
I gotta tell
pause
you,
to this matchup
Fletcher
here.
might want to be careful trying to exchange hands and
As
toughness
Hangman
with Hangman.
eyeing down
That might be
Fletcher.
smart, Don, I'm telling you.
He's not rushing in, and I do like this tactic by Kyle Fletcher, taking a breather outside the ring here right now. Fletcher knows that's a good way to ensure that Hangman loses the momentum right now. A standstill
Hangman
here.
Page is not taking the bait. He's letting Kyle Fletcher stall on
Smart
the
decision
outside.
by both
Hangman,
guys.
he's been
Kyle
in
on the
there.
outside,
It's smart what
Hangman on the
I think
inside.
it's smart what Fletcher's doing to dictate the
Just
pace of this
allowing
match.
a moment to
I
breathe
like
here.
this. Referee Paul Turner is giving Fletcher the count on the outside. Turner up to 6 now.
I like that pacing there by.
Here's a
Alexa,
station based.
Stop. Oh no! Wait, she didn't do it. Did it?
Shay lines down.
Sorry,
Don
my echo
Warren,
wanted to
whole
interrupt
bunch
the
of
stream, I
business,
guess, guys.
75 years. You got some more better stuff than that, don't you?
Lots.
All right, Kyle Fletcher's
Come on, bring
right
it.
back in the ring here right
You're
now
on the
with
mic every
Hangman
week
and
out here.
Page.
Bring
Let's
something.
get the
Hangman
story
Page,
going.
Kyle Fletcher going to bring it here tonight.
Nice
in our
control
Dynamite
there by
main event.
Fletcher.
Waistlock
Hangman
avoided by
Hangman
or
right now
escaped by
just
Hangman Adam Page.
outclassing Kyle
Fletcher
Fletcher
looking high,
so
looking
far in
low.
this matchup here right now.
And
We're
now
still in the
back
early
elbow.
stages
That's
here, but
one
right
way to
now
get
it's
out of a
all
headlock.
Hangman.
Well done by Fletcher, then snatches a
Side headlock
strong
by
side
Fletcher
headlock.
though right now is
Hangman.
oh handful of hair and
Fletcher up and a
give the
handful
side
of
headlock
hair
there to Fletcher.
from the Proto Star, allowing him to maintain control of the head of
Hangman has
That is
lost
a
control here right
perfectly
now, trying to
executed
find an
standing
escape
side
here
headlock
from the
by Kyle
side
Fletcher.
headlock here.
Got his weight towards the head. I agree
Squeezing
with you,
the
and he's
head
got
of
his weight
Hangman.
into the body
That
of his
side
opponent,
headlock
of
is
Hangman.
really actually doing a lot of damage to Hangman, wearing him down
Page.
here right now. And now just
Talked
going to
about
work the
his
arm. Oh,
Professional wrestling resume.
Fletcher
Former AEW World Tag Team Champion.
Straighten
former
up the arm.
AEW World
This
Champion.
is a disgusting and stupid display by Kyle Fletcher. He was riding Hangman, said cowboy shit, and Hangman got him behind and smacked him on the ass. He said, "Let me teach you a lesson, young man."
2 in a row.
Fletcher going face first, buckle right there. Now Hangman throwing those hands there. Hangman better be careful though right there. If Hangman gets disqualified, Kyle Fletcher will go to the finals to meet Will Ospreay. These guys do not have to win by pinfall or submission. They just got to win. That's all that it
this
takes.
Saturday night, 8/7 Central,
Whoa.
on TBS and streaming on
Both
Max.
guys skip up there and Hangman with a big boot, and immediately Hangman thinking a buckshot there already on Kyle Fletcher.
Fletcher bails
Tuck
out.
tail and leaving again. It's smart. You hate to see it. Oh, hang on though. Whoa. Man overboard. Fletcher went over the timekeeper's area there. Hangman took him out with a lariat. Blink and you miss it. Hangman was quick like a lightning bolt right there. As we are going into picture-in-picture break, ladies and gentlemen, with our main event here of Hangman Adam Page and Kyle Fletcher. One of these men is going to go to Double or Nothing to take on Will Ospreay to see who will then go to All In to face the World Heavyweight Champion. We'll find out in 2 weeks' time if that's going to be Jon Moxley still or Samoa Joe. Right now, momentum is all on the side of Samoa Joe because Jon Moxley's been choked out 3 times by Samoa Joe. But that's a matchup we'll be talking about later on. We got to focus on this matchup at hand here right now with Hangman and Kyle Fletcher. Hangman just tossing Fletcher into the barricade right there. Hangman better stay focused on the task at hand, not looking at Don Callis, not looking at the Murder Hawk machine, the Murder Hawk monster. Sorry, the Murder Hawk machine. the Murder Hawk. I'm getting tongue-tied now. Not looking at Lance Archer. Hangman rolled inside the ring to roll out. Hangman does not have to win this matchup against Kyle Fletcher by pinfall or submission. Again, he could win this matchup by countout here. It doesn't matter how you win the match. Just as long as you win, you'll move on to face Will Ospreay. And these guys must win. If there was a draw, it would not matter. Will Ospreay would be immediately listed as the winner for the Owen Hart Cup Finals, the Owen Hart Cup winner this year of the 2025. Hangman's got Kyle Fletcher inside the ring, and Kyle Fletcher again leaving the ring here. You know, it's a cowardly strategy by Kyle Fletcher, but he is not in a good way right now. Kyle Fletcher's been beaten down, and he needs a break. He needs a reprieve, so he's going outside the ring. It's a smart strategy as Hangman going out there with him, but Kyle catching him with a surprise kick. Oh, I don't know how that happened right there, but Kyle Fletcher's back is bleeding right now. That might have happened when Kyle Fletcher hit the barricade. I don't know, because he made strong contact with a barricade, and now Fletcher throwing Hangman at a page in the barricade right there. He says, let me give you a little bit of measure of revenge for my pain. Hangman trapped in the seated position here. We're about to find out exactly where Fletcher cut himself open. Yeah, it's how he slid down from the barricade right there. Really got cut up there. That's not going to get any better right there. Fletcher, for a moment was trying to lean up against the corner there, and his back bleeding like that. That's going to, add some scrapes up there. It's really going to hurt there. But right now, Fletcher, never count out Kyle Fletcher, how he's able to just take advantage back. But right now, Kyle Fletcher could be his own worst enemy. He is not treating Hangman and Adam Page with enough respect. He seems to be just underestimating Hangman and Adam Page right now. And that's what happens there. Eat the chop there by Hangman Adam Page there. Kyle Fletcher's got to start working his kicks more, and he'll get the advantage just like that there. Kyle Fletcher, he needs to stop throwing hands right there. He's never going to get the advantage over on Hangman with throwing his elbows and throwing, chops and strikes there. Kyle Fletcher's no slouch when it comes to the striking game, but I just don't know if he's going to have that power over on Hangman Adam Page. He's got to work with what brings him to dance, and those are his educated feet. We're back live right now.
Will it be Hangman Adam Page?
Good, because I think I need a drink.
Kyle Fletcher. Over the last few minutes, Taz, as he and Hangman Adam Page were brawling on the outside, he picked up that injury, that bloody.
Really scraped up now.
Right here,
Fletcher. Explosive high slam there by Fletcher.
LED guardrail, whatever the technical name of it is.
Yeah, no, you're right, Taz. That's LED.
His lower back hitting the upper part
now
of that
Fletcher is
barricade.
able to dictate the pacing that he wants in this matchup actually right now. He's got Hangman grounded.
Tough to tell if he has a big incision there.
And there's the kick right now.
Need a stitch or two.
That's what needs to be happening here. No, but this is not affecting Hangman here right now.
Attacking Hangman Adam Page with those kicks.
Hangman is just absorbing the impact of these kicks, and he's like, "Are you really? This is a dumb decision." Oh. God, that back.
Kick intercepted as Fletcher trying to throw some hands.
Big time shot by Hangman and Page. And
those powerful rights, Taz.
Yeah. Oh,
big time impact.
Oh, Jesus. That was right in the jaw there. Hangman returns fire.
Returns fire with a big boot. And now.
All right, Excalibur to steal my line. Wait a minute.
Great counters here.
Fletcher deadlifted Hangman. Oh, no. Couldn't get him up there. The backman gave out there. Oh, hang on, wait. Fletcher. Oh! Big time right there by Hangman. Turning Kyle Fletcher inside out there.
What a night it's been. What a night it's going to be this Saturday. I'm thrilled.
Fletcher again turned inside out after that lyric there by Hangman and a Page.
Collision this Saturday.
Both guys are laid out there.
Toni Storm's got a match against Lady Frost.
Toni Storm has been a fighting champion. Now we've got an announcement that she's going to take on Lady Frost. Brody King and Josh Alexander on Collision. That's going to be a fun one there.
Brody King this Saturday on Collision.
You know what? I think it's great. I think this is a big money match.
Heavy shot there by Fletcher right now, but again, throwing hands. This is not working. Fletcher's not going to win this battle of throwing hands with Hangman and Page.
Looking forward to see you on Collision.
Big back body drop. Good thing there by Fletcher. He turned himself around right there. He could not lay it on his spine with how bloodied up his back is. He had to fall on the side of his body. Believe it or not, that is a better position for Kyle Fletcher there. But I'll tell you what's not good here. Hangman building momentum, sliding Lariat there.
This July,
Cowboy shit is running wild right now.
Hangman,
one win away from meeting Ospreay in the middle. Diamond's carry here, but Fletcher escaping.
Listen,
nope.
Takeshita
Back
and
elbow.
Josh did a great job with Ospreay.
Rebound, and gets caught. Hangman's got him up, and Death Valley driver there by Hangman on Kyle Fletcher there. And Fletcher, you can see the blood is dropping down the back, and it's going on the leg. It's the blood on the back is going down on the mat now. Got to give it to Fletcher to be able to push through that. Push that pain right there. Every time Fletcher's on the mat, it's got to be burning up.
By Hangman.
That cut's got to
Hangman
hurt like
showing
hell.
a lot of poise, even though this is a battle he's in here with Fletcher.
Trapping Fletcher up in the corner right now. And
man. These fans in Norfolk have been
Hangman just throwing that lariat.
Saturday in Atlantic City.
And a second one there.
Hangman
Fletcher's like dead weight at this point here right now. No defense here by the Proto Star.
Rivalry, his hatred for Will Ospreay. To blind the challenge that's in front of him. Hangman Adam Page.
Man,
somebody to be taken lightly. No.
And a 10th lariat there.
Virginia or anywhere, but
the body of Fletcher is dropped down lifeless.
Virginia. Aaron's Creek Jones.
Icy cold look in the eyes of Hangman Adam Page here right now.
Hangman
just needs to put away.
There's an abrasion on his right shoulder. All the intense
on the corner there. Fletcher.
Been happening
How
throughout
is Fletcher able to move like that after all the offense he's taking? Oh no, gets caught.
Into the waiting arms of Hangman Page.
Into the fall-away slam. Fletcher again, though, rolling himself out on the ring apron there. Perfect position by Kyle Fletcher. Can't be pinned, can't be submitted out there. All it cowardly if you want. It's expert positioning by Kyle Fletcher. Hangman looking for into the springboard lariat there. Fletcher on the outside.
Almost out on his feet here, Don.
But Hangman loves when his opponent's on the outside of the floor as well. Looks like we might be taking it old school. Delivering some cowboy shit with Arihara moonsault, but no. Fletcher puts on the brakes.
Yeah, we've seen that moonsault.
And big one attempted there. Fletcher high Gamaguri super kick. Oh no! Brainbuster
from Fletcher.
Oh, brainbuster on the ring apron there.
I think if he rolls him in, if he can roll.
Fletcher could just go for a cover or go for a count out victory this point right now. My best bet would go for a count out victory. Get yourself in and just get the win. Just make sure Hangman Page has to push his own dead weight body up from the floor there. That was an incredible brain buster on the ring apron there by Kyle Fletcher there. Wait a minute now. Oh, he's taking Hangman up. Oh, no. Wait, he wouldn't do it. No way. No. This is dangerous. Fans might want to move. These guys are both on the barricade here. Oh!
Fletcher
shit.
Slipped out.
Fell down. Oh no, Hangman, wait a minute here.
Trying to find his footing on the barricade.
Moonsault, wait a minute. Hey, what is it? Wait. Hangman moonsaulted into Tombstone. Holy shit by Hangman and a Page right there. Hangman leaped off the barricade into a moonsault and got Fletcher up for a Tombstone. Man, guys, I've lost my voice a little bit here. Oh, my God. Kyle Fletcher moving his fingers, just trying to make sure that his body can still even move after being tombstone on the floor. We've had a brain buster on the ring apron, tombstone on the floor, and referee is giving a lot of leeway here right now because he knows he doesn't want to count anybody out here. These are the semifinals. He wants to ensure that somebody's going to go meet Will Ospreay at Double or Nothing. The last thing you want to be is the referee that didn't give the fans a match at Double or Nothing, and that Will Ospreay just got to be crowned right away the winner of the Owen Hart Cup tournament of 2025. But I'm not sure. Referee might have started counting right here, right now. He may have no choice because at the end of the day, I mean, there's only so much leeway that a referee can give here. It's finally Hangman and Kyle Fletcher, because Hangman obviously still feeling the effects after the brain buster on the ring apron right there. Yeah, referee is counting right now. I mean, Hangman had a moment where, you know, the adrenaline was running, but once that adrenaline is gone, I mean, all the pain comes back to you like they are both guys beating the 9 count here. Thank you all for joining in for our main event here. Hangman and Page, Kyle Fletcher, one of these two are going to move on to face Will Ospreay at Double or Nothing for the Owen Hart Cup tournament of the 2025. I totally botched that, but, you know, I mean, that's to get the point. Right now, these guys have not been able to really do much action at all here in this picture-in-picture breaking right now. Both guys are trying to get their bearings back together. Both guys' necks have been damaged. Kyle Fletcher's back has been damaged. Hangman both guys on their knees just trying to bring themselves up. No, Hangman throwing a punch, but this goes to show the damage that Hangman and Page is feeling, because that punch was not very effective, nor was Kyle Fletcher's. Kyle just dropped down. He tried to throw in a punch there, but he did not have any power behind it at all there. Hangman slowly building maybe just a little bit of power back right now. Fletcher trying to keep himself up as best they can. Man, Kong, I tell you, man, I mean, I tell you, these, like, AEW knows exactly how to keep the right pacing. Like, I can count maybe, like, on my hands, on one hand, on the amount of times that maybe I've ever been like, this show's going a little bit too long, and that I've just, you know, felt a little bit tired from the stream. But AEW does a great job with its pacing. Kyle Fletcher got a super kick there, and Hangman is in the corner here right now. But Kyle Fletcher, he needs to get up right now. He's got momentum. He's got an opportunity to capitalize, and he might be thinking about that brain buster on the top turnbuckle here right now. That brain buster put away Will Ospreay to give Kyle Fletcher the victory once upon a time in one of their matches, and he may be looking to utilize that here right now on Hangman and Page for victory here. Oh, yeah, that's where he was thinking there, but Hangman able to escape it, and Kyle Fletcher went body first on the top turnbuckle, and now Hangman. Man, what a main event these guys are delivering here. What a show this one has been here tonight. Both guys going straight up on the top turnbuckle here. Hangman could be thinking about a superplex from that height there. And yes, it is. Super duper plex. And I got to tell you, Kyle Fletcher's back is not going to feel any better after that one there. But you also got to think about this one here, about Hangman's neck as well. A superplex from there. I mean, man, that just does a lot of damage to your neck as well from the whiplash effect.
And of course, the winner of that will get a world title shot at All In. So much on the line here tonight.
All In Texas coming up on Saturday, July 12th, Globe Life Field and Arlington Park.
Both guys just
series of events
slugging
coming
out
to
here right
Texas
now. And
later this summer, but before we turn
they
our
can be
attention
thankful
to
the fact that they will get a break before they have to
Fletcher
face
says.
Will Ospreay.
Sure is. But Fletcher's
Hangman rebound with
the man his
forearm there to Fletcher.
He's hanging tough for sure.
Oh, wow, that roundhouse. I'm not sure if that was on the jaw or the shoulder. Either way,
Delivered by
effective.
Fletcher, but
Oh, Hangman. I can't tell if he got the
Fletcher
lariat,
staggered by
but
that one.
just threw his whole elbow in there.
Right upside the head.
Worried about that contusion on the back. That's right around the kidneys, Taz.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
Dragon suplex there by Kyle
It is
Fletcher.
not often you see Hangman
Hangman trapped in the corner himself here now. Uh-oh. That's one of Kyle Fletcher's favorite points. Oh, Papa powerbomb there by Hangman, and Fletcher able to roll himself over. Oh, dude, yeah.
Powerbomb was brutal.
This,
Fletcher, like you said.
I mean, this type of action that we have seen tonight, I would like to say this is like pay-per-view level here right now. There has not been a single match that has disappointed. I mean, except for the Ops match, but that was just, the Ops against enhancement talent. So, we weren't expecting much from that, but everything is hit tonight.
We are going to find
Hangman,
out who will face Will
looking for
Ospreay on
Deadeye.
Sunday, May 25th at Double or
Fletcher
Nothing.
looking for pile driver. Hangman returning, and nope, Fletcher up and over.
Possession for that.
Hangman,
possession
no,
for that
forearm there. No! God, that boot.
That's the danger. Turn
Down like above the eyebrow.
Yeah, you can get
No,
caught.
wait,
Nice
hang
counter
wait.
by Hangman.
Quick,
Deadeye's
round
coming
up,
back.
dead eye there. That might very well do it right there. No! Fletcher able just to pop that shoulder up. Doesn't matter how powerful the kick out is. What matters is the kick out was there. And I got to give it to the Don Callis family. They have not got involved in this matchup. There's been no interference from Archer or from Don Callis. It has been kept a fair one-on-one matchup between Hangman and Page and Kyle Fletcher here.
This Saturday live, 8/7 Central on TBS and Max. Lady Frost, who is
Hangman
red
on
hot
Page
in
right
CMLL.
now. Hit the dead eye on Kyle Fletcher. Now thinking, what the hell is left?
Victories in CMLL. She will face
Fletcher's dead weight here right now. He's not moving. Wait a minute now. Hangman looking for a moonsault perhaps. Hangman usually goes outside. And he got kicked right in the mouth. Fletcher.
Fletcher's going to win this thing.
Fletcher. Jack him up. Almost like a spirit bomb there. Sit up, big time Liger bomb there by Fletcher. And somehow Hangman kicking out. Fletcher can't believe it right now. One of his big signature moves.
Kyle Fletcher, and for this company right now, with what's going on in the ring right now.
Don, how much about this? How much is this about?
I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm going to say it again. Just like I said about the Will Ospreay and Konosuke Takeshita match, if you don't like this matchup, you just don't like professional wrestling. This is truly fun here right now. Fletcher charges in. There's that high coming and going for Brainbuster.
On that
Put
boot
it
into the
away.
jaw of Hangman.
Voice is cracking. Hangman turns it about. They go for O'Connor roll.
O'Connor
roll. No, hang on. Roll it up. And Fletcher able to roll out there. Wait a minute. Buckshot. Wait. Big grip there. Hangman. No, Fletcher. Oh, he got McCurry again.
Lunged through the ropes of that boot, but
Man,
Fletcher
good God
explodes
almighty.
every
Hangman's whole body just collapsed on the ring apron there.
You don't create space to give him momentum. You got to get in close.
Wow, Fletcher, I don't even know how the hell this man can keep moving here. It's incredible.
Quick he went out there. You know what I mean?
He'll be thinking about another brain buster on the ring apron. If he hits this, Hangman's done. Oh, wait a minute. No counter through. Dead eye. And Kyle Fletcher's body just went limp as he falls to the floor on the outside.
Yeah, you're right, Shivani. That's all I think.
Hangman, what in the...
He's still holding his...
Arihara moonsault about to come here right now. Hangman throwing back the cowboy playbook. This is it. The end is here. The end is now. Hangman out of Page sees a buckshot lariat coming. And Fletcher, right over now. He pushed the referee away. No way. Not like this. Not doing it like that. Not doing it like that. Don't you do it like that. No, and Hangman kicks out. Kyle Fletcher hit a low blow, brainbuster, and still Hangman kicked out. Kyle Fletcher is working referee to disqualify him for that one right there. He could have easily disqualified Kyle for that move right there. Incredible right there, Kyle Fletcher. His brainbuster is unlike any others. And the fact that Hangman still able to break free to make sure there was no free.
Now Fletcher.
What in the world does it take
in
here?
the corner.
Both guys have hit their signature moves and nobody giving up here. My God, McCurry again there, and it might take that avalanche brainbuster. The super buster by Kyle Fletcher. Pushing himself to the pain that he's feeling in his lower back.
A momentum has shifted.
Almost in the
shape, I think, here.
Hangman on the top rope, but he's fighting out from this position. He's trying. Lariat there, and he's holding on strong. He's gritting his teeth. He's trying to hold through and fight through the pain as Fletcher.
Yeah, it showed a lot of strength and toughness for sure. I agree.
There's the lariat, and eventually the body just gives out there.
Fletcher with that lariat from the ropes.
Hangman, top rope buckshot lariat. When one's not enough, let's go for a second. Buckshot sitting. That's got to do it right there. No way Fletcher gets out from that one there.
My God, Hangman.
Man, Don Callis, though, I got to say, you cannot have any you cannot have any, you cannot be upset with the performance that your boy Kyle Fletcher delivered tonight. Kyle Fletcher gave Hangman Adam Page one of the toughest matches I personally think in his entire professional wrestling career. Kyle Fletcher gave no inch, not a moment to breathe. Kyle Fletcher at the very beginning was not taking Hangman Adam Page seriously, but eventually Kyle Fletcher kicked up to a level 10, but Hangman had a level 10.5 just to be a little bit better on this night to get out, to eke out the victory. And it will be Hangman Adam Page against Will Ospreay. Cowboy shit against aerial assassin shit. The Cowboy versus the aerial assassin. Double or nothing. May 25th. Somebody tell me if that's the first time ever.
Hart Foundation tournament with the winner of that match earning a shot at the AEW World Championship at All In
Well,
Texas.
Don Callis, Lance Archer, please go collect the body of Kyle Fletcher because, man, that boy busted his ass up there and he worked his ass off. Kyle Fletcher, you know, we like to talk about how he can hold his hat high or hang his head high, whatever the phrase is, knowing that he gave it his all. But unfortunately, when you come so close,
playing from Lucas's iPhone 2.
No kidding. When you come so close, you know, then, you know, of course, it always sucks to fall down. But man, oh man, what a show. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining in. I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. If you guys feel the video deserves it, hit the like button down below. Subscribe, ring the bell so you get notified. We'll go live for all the videos that we do whatsoever. And until that time, I will see you all for the next round. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your night.